to do all of them.
I have to explain all of your backgrounds.
Yeah,
I'll read my
boys.
short bio or whatever.
Yeah, I accidentally wrote a fucking like short story about my fucking character.
I have a whole little forum going.
Yeah.
Let's start from Discord order. We're just gonna do a quick little bio of ourselves, starting from Biggs.
I'm Zeknoth. I'm Eater of Souls. That's all you guys know right now.
Oh,
All right.
fancy.
All right.
Taking over the world. The huge.
I'm Dr. Cthulhu. I'm a shapeshifter and I'm a doctor barber. Owns a barbershop / general goods store on the docks. I've been doing surgery and haircuts here for years. Yes, haircuts. My domicile has many hidden room. Yes. People on the docks see me as just an average doctor barber. What with all the haircuts, surgery, yes. Praise be to Zeknoth, Eater of Soul.
Yes, praise be to Zeknoth.
Todd from accounting, and
Hey Todd.
Hey Todd. Oh hey there.
She sounds disgusting.
Todd.
And Todd, praise Zeknoth. Everyone loves Zeknoth. Zeknoth will rule the universe one day.
That's all I'm saying.
That's all. And nice weather. Nice weather we're having today.
Big fan of Zeknoth.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. I'll read my fucking thing all the way, I guess. You see a hulking humanoid figure, massive knots of muscle rippling through its stone form. As you approach, you see it has the face of a dog, and one eye glows bright red and seems to see into your soul. You hear the faintest screams of women and children. You look around and realize that to be impossible, as there's nobody for miles. You see a multicolored glow on the bicep of the menacing beast. A magical tattoo that reads Mom in calligraphic script, encapsulated in a symbolic heart. You hear a loud cackling, and the beast-like man drops down to all fours, revealing what looks to be a small, stone, mirth-filled gnome from behind a pair of extremely non-proportional wings. Still cackling and clutching his stomach. The faint screams in the background turn into a mocking laughter as Gigathawa hops down from his perch atop Gaulish.
So you're a garden gnome on a gargoyle.
Yep.
Do you guys have pre-existing ties that you want to say anything about, or?
Well, me and Chris are business partners.
I wear a tie.
Do you?
Under allies and organizations, I have hated by many. Gigathawa and Gaulish are in fact each other's only friends. They're just two brothers.
Oh.
Two odd.
There's a little bit more bio too. Some say that Gigathawa has been here since the dawn of time, long before man and its machinations. Gaulish, however, is a construct of magic created in the air just before what modern theorists consider the beginning of history. Neither of whose personalities are very developed by reasoning racist standards. They seem to have very few motivations but to exist and to cause trouble.
Why are you guys, besides Bernard, what's brought you to these docks? How long have you been here? Do you want me to tell you that?
Me and Chris have been here for a while, yeah.
Yeah, I'm following the big terror monster. It seems to be
I'm not here yet.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, we're summoning him. So Dylan's with us summoning him, I guess.
I'm trapped in my fucking dimensional portal imprisonment from thousands of years ago still.
Here, I'll put us in our base.
Hold on, not the base yet. Don't put it in there. For
It's gonna be my greatest prank yet.
Chris.
Prank, you're all dead.
Everyone besides Biggs, just roll me a d20.
I gotta switch to my character.
4.
Nice. Noob.
Alright, Dr. Cthulhu is the only one at odds, and we got some evens. Somehow, Mortos and Gigathok, or Gaulish, whichever one it chooses, are related.
Call him Giggy. Or Gigi.
Gigi and fucking and Gull.
G&G.
Gigi Gull are somehow related to Mortos, to Tom from
Oh
accounting.
my god.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah,
I'm an
I hired him.
ancient- I'm
Yeah,
an
he's,
ancient
he's a
entity.
fucking gargoyle.
Well, not like related by
Oh, okay.
blood.
Oh. We're related
I
by blood.
hired
I'm gonna
you.
have I got gargoyle.
I
on
hired
me.
you as my bodyguard.
Thing, but you're like, all right, you wouldn't. I would say you wouldn't do that. You would know for a fact that would probably not benefit you. It would
I'm
probably
also a
come
lawyer.
back to hurt you in some way. I mean,
Yeah,
maybe
but
you could
that'll
have
be
me sign some sort of contract or something. I suppose.
Yeah, of course.
Alright,
I'm a
alright.
lawyer.
I'm a lawyer.
Everything is very tight.
I'm gonna do my
There will
best
be
to work
no
around it, but-
pranking. There'll be no pranking for 23 hours worth of the day. 1 hour you can go out and prank. No one considering the party. You
But
know,
you have
the
to.
classic.
You have to help.
We have a few
I get to
clauses.
help.
Yeah, you have to. You
Yeah.
have to contribute.
We
something.
go out there to the fucking to the urchin kids, and I'm like, hey,
Hey,
What's that on your shirt? And you flick their fucking nose.
yeah, what's on your shirt? And then I do the thing up, and I'm like, gotcha.
And, like,
Oh,
I
Todd.
somehow produce spit from like my stone form and spit on my hand, and you like just are so confused
Yeah.
as you look at it. You're like, "What the fuck?" I
Gargoyle
ask you to
spit.
shake it.
I mean, Todd's seen a lot of shit. He's
Where did
Listen,
that
in the
spit come
courtroom.
from? It's like a regular wet spit.
like,
Some movie level shit. All right.
What brings you? Well, I suppose. Where are you on the dock? The three of you, I guess.
They're not on the dock. They were just saying some
Oh,
bullshit.
I'm
I'm
not even.
fine.
I'm not in
Um,
this reality yet.
Where is your office?
So hold on.
With me? You've never met me.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I
What?
thought you were
No,
business
we're also
partners.
business partners.
I don't know. We didn't roll to be related, so.
Oh my god.
You
I
guys
don't
already
know.
had a pre-built business together.
Yeah.
I thought we talked. I
Oh.
thought you asked me if we
Wait, I
talked
wasn't
about
told
this.
this. I wasn't told about that.
You and Bob have been working together for a long time in this port village.
Oh,
Do you want to
alright.
tell us about how long you've been here, Itachi?
I've
so
been here
long.
for more years than I can count at this point.
Were you born here?
I was not born here, but as a shapeshifter, I traveled the ocean for a long time. Lived for thousands of years, alright?
Fucked with many women.
I settled here because it seems like a great place, with great people.
Oh,
I
yeah.
live right by the slums.
Great.
Yeah.
I love living there.
Perfect rube.
All right, and you enjoy it. And what about you, Mortos? How long have you actually been in this town working with Itachi?
I came across Itachi about 17 years ago, and
These fucking old people.
I tricked
Hey,
him into
approve
giving
this
me
work.
half of his settlement, and then we made a magical door. So
He
when you
thinks that he
change the
tricked me.
color of the Dove, it actually walks into my office instead of his
Oh,
place of business. So there's a magical knob, and then there's the torture room, the
Huh.
room of torture, and that.
Listen, you don't just tell people about the torture room. How long have we
Well,
been
no,
working?
no,
This
no,
is his
I'm
internal
telling you-
dialogue.
Yeah, I'm telling the god of the of the campaign.
Yeah, this,
He already knew.
yeah.
He knew.
We'll cut to the house in a second. And then, Crow, how long have you been on these docks? Gig, GG.
Many
So
people
long.
would know about me in a lot of places, but like, yeah, I'm not welcome for long, so I will just have gotten here and have not revealed my presence yet.
Yeah, I hired fucking GG and
Yeah, you must have like
Oh.
contacted
Through
me.
astral messaging.
through messaging, through not astral, infernal messaging,
Infernal
a little
messaging.
fucking demon.
Astral
came up and-
Instant Messenger.
Todd,
Yeah,
god
yeah.
damn it.
AIM.
I keep telling you, we need to find another person. Someone to liven up this party. Maybe two people.
I
Only if they work as one, though.
So you and
I'm
Todd,
a step ahead of you.
Todd and Dr. Cthulhu have been already working towards summoning a ritualistic god that they've heard whispers of in this town or this port, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so
I let Todd in on this secret couple years after he
we've
met
been doing it for a
Yeah.
couple years after.
Yeah,
but
15 years. we've
Well,
been
no,
fucking working
I
on
was
this.
I was already devoted to Zeknock for a while, so
So
Really?
And we both were, and we came up with the idea of summoning him.
you guys would have
whispered
actually.
you the idea.
Oh,
There's actually an ancient temple you guys have found on this port that kind of suggests that this port may have been built on a like very ancient city that worshipped like one of the old ones. But these are all hushed whispers and myth.
Oh, you'll also see that that Gaulish is wearing a really large fucking messenger bag on him, and I'm also wearing something similar. And I'll just tell you now that it's a thing I can do. I like a lot of what
I'm a
I do is
delivery
like
boy.
infusing magic into items, and like all these pouches, like they share like a connected space. So like when he reaches into the pocket, he's like reaching into like my pocket.
Yeah, and
It's
they share it for like a mile, right?
It's
yeah.
like 100 miles. I
100
think.
miles. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ, that's
it's pretty.
That's
fucking
More
good.
than the dock.
1 times 100 miles.
That's
more than
100
the
times
entire
more
dock.
than that. But I give what the fuck? I give Todd like a small one, and it's like a different set of connections, and I have like another small one on me too.
All
So
right.
I hired him to
give me, like,
deliver
messages
mail.
that way. Communicate. Like, you just put a note in there, and I'll fucking pull it out. You know what I mean? As a form of communication.
Itachi might have. Itachi might have actually hired him to transport like body parts or something. Like
Oh,
you know,
Yeah.
like
Well, we
discreetly.
hired him for random shit
Mhm.
like that.
I
He
haven't
says-
seen
he
him.
says
I've
discreetly, and then like really like if I fucking was getting rid of body parts, like I would just
Listen,
be like just
we
whipping
just-
them across like as hard as I can, like just as far as I can. You know, just-
we just now needed an extra set of hands, and Todd told me about a guy he used to have work for him. He said he's a bit of a wild card, but
Well, no,
He
no.
had this
I
pouch.
was like, you need a set of hands. How about 6?
And explain us mini meat really quick, Itachi.
yeah.
Mini-Mate's, Mini-Mate hasn't come out yet. I need some more parts. I've got the plans drawn up.
All right,
He's-
we'll wait for mini meat
he's-
then. It's fine. He's not here. We can wait.
Mini was supposed to control the bar. He was the bartender.
Oh shit, he is? Okay, then he's already there. Mini-Mate's just an employee. Don't worry about him.
Just an employee.
That's just
Just-
a mini
Who is
meat.
this meat?
Yeah.
I'm intensely interested in this meat person.
Ugh.
Need to know more.
Surgery is a lot like building a house.
All
You
right.
take some parts from other houses and make a new house.
That's not usually how houses are made.
People don't make houses like that. That's how they do it here.
That could only
Yeah.
be bad.
Oh,
Yes. Trees don't exactly grow here. We have to take apart the old houses to build new ones.
Why not just fix the houses as they stand?
Fix them with what?
All right. So I guess we got the disposition for how we're working together in a sense. So to start this, I guess before we'll start it proper or whatever. In the town of Far Harbor, what is it? No, Farallong, the port of Farallong, a port city on the outskirts, the most remote reaches of the habitable oceans of the land of Shranzin. This port city is for all sorts of just terrible ways of life. Like this is literally chaos in action and functioning well. A lot of people who come to Farallong Harbor, whatever the hell I'm gonna call it, they come because there's a blatant lack of rules, but they also really respect the rules that go on in this fucking port city.
Unspoken rules.
The rules that are there are important.
Yeah. The port.
They're important. So I actually, I don't know how to write this. I was gonna try to cut like to the scene, but I gotta explain some shit, I guess.
Cut two.
There is a mayor of Faralong Harbor, but there's specific rituals to be the mayor of this city. If you want to be the mayor, you have to not only be like a hero, and that could be a regular hero or an anti-hero. You have to be some kind of powerful person, but
That's like some fucking fable shit.
you do have to run a democratic campaign. But if you win and become mayor, you are forced to be homeless and lived in the slums.
Oh my.
So, the mayor of this city, of this port town, is known for like wandering randomly and really taking like being in the situations in a sense.
Does he drink?
Yes, heavily. He does lots of drugs.
Yes.
Awesome.
Um,
I'm definitely paying this dude a visit.
good luck finding him. He wanders randomly throughout the port at all times. Oh,
I do some more.
but besides that, like all the really rich people, like the mayor doesn't give a fuck about anything. So all the rich people in this town are literally just like kind of the scummiest of scum who are making all of their money wherever they can outside of this port, obviously. But just for the sake of some explanation of the town, where your guys' home base is, next to that is the slums. These are the fishermen's houses who come in for seasonal fishing, or just the junkies that stay, or the people that can't leave. Next to that is, as you can see, there's a Temple of Wilbur, and there's like a boat.
Yeah, they can't see those names.
Oh, okay.
I can.
Only mean you can.
Okay. Well,
See train hag, innkeeper.
alright, you can see those
Yeah.
names. Alright, never mind then. But there's the boat hanging off of those docks is like it's a big shipwreck that people just like literally this is the shittiest slum dogs of all this area. Like literally all the heroin addicts and shit that just stay completely shitty. This is the place you don't want to go if you like if you value your health. Not in a physical like getting fought way, like as in like disease ridden covered in feces.
No.
Rats everywhere.
Immune to disease.
Great place.
There is a lot of shipping and shit that goes through this town because there's no taxes in this town. So this little train will, right here on the docks, let me get my little, I can move the train, I guess. Boop, boop, boop. Shit, hold on. I need more lo-fi, bro. Anyways. The lone port city of faraway harbor. A regular docking city with no taxes. Criminals run amok. Yes. People of all walks and colors go through this land. You can make dreams and you can crush them. This is a port of dreams. But to get over all that, we just basically have a rail system that unloads shipping materials and another rail system that gets around the port, because it's a pretty big fucking port. Around the market area, there's a huge wall that surrounds the upper class, dividing them from all the rickety-rack and trickety-track. The tracks going tickety-tack around this dock. To the side of that is a market where they can get their goods easy. But good luck affording anything there. You might have to deal with the slums down below. We'll zoom in to our anti-heroes in their place of stay.
No, they're just villains.
It just zooms in.
villains.
Hey, it's me, Todd.
Hey, it's me, Tom.
Oh, I love.
Dude, look at Dave, the fucking brain beak thing with glasses.
That's his. You got no Obama time.
It didn't pull me over there. Oh yeah. Yeah, it doesn't pull me over there because I'm the DM or the creator. I was like, what? Wait, what?
Wait.
Can you put me in? Oh,
Yeah. Hold on, I'll put you in.
Put me in, coach.
what is
We need
Dave?
Crow in there too somewhere.
Yeah,
There's Dave. What do you mean?
Dave.
I don't even have access to
Me,
Dave.
yeah, me, Dave.
He doesn't
No,
have
we-
access.
we
You can't
had,
move your thing around or anything, Crow.
I can't. I don't have these icons.
Oh, all right. Damn it,
Oh,
Bob.
you should. You should just be able to drag them over
From where?
from your
From your
character
character
sheet.
sheet.
You just have to click on the name. Make sure you're not clicking on the things.
Where?
Like your character sheet.
Where on my character sheet?
You
don't
literally just
click
click on your character and
sheet, you
drag
grab
it
the
over.
name.
You don't even have a
Click on
picture,
roll
Dylan.
20.
Look at. Oh wait, Dylan.
I saw it. Yeah, great. But it's just the gnome.
Yeah, where's the other one?
Oh my god, why is there three of them?
Oh yeah, you don't have fucking access to look at that guy.
You don't have
Can't look at
access
him.
to look at your own character, you son of a bitch.
Listen,
you
kids, since they cut the
fool.
funding, we're not even allowed to look at those
Fire. You
monitors.
should. He's at the bottom.
Take
Take a seat, gentlemen.
I'd like
We're
a
gonna have
haircut.
to-
Gaulish
we're
is a
gonna-
large creature. Does he fit in this room or is he not?
No, he
It,
fits.
it magically makes him medium in this room. That's why Dave's here.
Oh, okay. Wow.
It's a
Yeah.
place of business.
Okay. Medium-ass is pretty much everything. Wow.
Yeah.
Doesn't want anything to be too
Cthulhu was
threatening
here
for
once.
business.
He sat right in that chair.
So we unfold into a regular day into our anti-heroes or just villains. A sprawled shop. You can enter. Is it the front door that has the different colored doorknob?
Yeah.
All right. So the front door has a different colored doorknob, either red or blue. It's on the red side. It says barber /
No,
surgery.
green or blue.
It's barber, not barber.
Yeah,
Barber.
blue is Todd's
Red,
office.
Oh.
red is
Green is the barber
the
shop.
the fucking.
There's no red.
Sorry,
don't worry
sorry.
about
Green. Green. Green says haircuts / surgery. Blue says
barber.
attorney at law. Or Todd from Accounting LLC.
Yeah.
We zoom in. We join Todd in the middle of a conversation with
So
Gigi and the gnome.
I'm gonna need you guys to sign this contract enslaving you to my servitude for all of existence. And he hands you this really, really long contract, and it's just overflowing over the desk.
It like rolls like parchment like off the
Yeah,
desk out the
rolls,
door.
Yeah.
Dave, could you get that?
So what am I getting out of this again?
So you are getting everlasting life in the universe that is controlled by Zekno.
Bob has this lo-fi playing in his office.
Yeah.
Todd, sorry.
I want elevator music.
We have the
I
same
don't
lo-fi
know.
playing in both.
And then I just signed the contract, without even thinking at all.
I'm gonna need a Gaul to sign it. Gaulish.
But I also assumed that like
Gargoyle.
it's magic, it can't bind me because I'm fucking older than time. But we'll talk about that later. And then
Yeah.
Gaulish, like I don't know, like you see like the light kind of like leave my eyes, and like I and Gaulish like it just signs the contract as well, and like a much more beautiful script. It's like a perfect, beautiful signature.
Is
saying,
Gaul the big
Gaulish.
one?
Okay, thank you, gentlemen. And
Extremely
as
stylish
that
looking
happens, the whole contract explodes into green fire, and he's like, and with that, the contract is complete.
Is he Jewish?
Mazel tov.
He breaks a glass under your
Yeah.
chair or something. He lifts you up on your chair. He does something.
Yeah.
And then I
Spin
spin
the
the
dreidel.
knob to red, and I leave the room
To red. Which red?
to red,
There's no red.
the dark red.
You go to fucking demonic
Alright,
ritual room.
All right, Dave, we'll be leaving. Take care now. Okay, gentlemen, follow me into the portal room. And then we leave into the torture
Oy
chamber.
And then I spin the knob. And then all right, that's good.
There's no knob for those portals.
And what's
I wanna
Dr.
roll for
Cthulhu
customers.
doing? Roll for
I
customers?
want to roll for customers.
All right,
yeah.
give me a
I wanna roll to give
percentile.
someone a haircut.
It's a slow day, so you're gonna have to.
As I walk by this body, I shove a carrot in its ass.
Oh. Itachi's like, Dr. Cthulhu is like sitting impatiently at his.
I don't look like a Cthulhu to the people. I look like a regular Dr. Barber.
All
I'm
right.
a shapeshifter.
All
you
right.
see.
You gotta let me know how you look then when you're shapeshifting. So
Yeah.
currently you're a regular person.
I look like a beautiful doctor, like just ridiculously chiseled chin, like flowing
Aryan.
constantly, what like blonde hair, yeah, to the brightest, most ridiculous blue eyes.
So as you're sitting there, you're sharpening your haircut scissors and your surgery instruments that are right next to each other. And like you lustfully look up out the window and you see like a young man who looks like he could probably use a haircut, like look in, and he just notices your handsome features and kind of looks a little almost intimidated and just kind of scurries past. You almost got a customer, but it's slow out there
Damn.
today. Fishing season isn't in, so it's kind
Damn
of
it.
hard.
I've had the most rock bottom prices on surgery and haircuts since this doc was created.
You do have a competition right across the dock of
God.
not also surgery, but a barber shop, and they specialize.
Is he a bar and a general store?
No, he's just a barber, and that's why people actually enjoy him, is because they see him as more of a specialist.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Wow,
but
yeah,
he's
rolling around in this pile of bones.
Yeah, I tell Dylan, I'm like, yeah, this is our pile of body parts.
he's a
that we
prison
fucking
degree.
use.
rolling around.
He's a prison degree barber, and that's highly sought after around these docks.
God damn it! I never went to prison. I can't compete with this.
Exactly. You're a scholar, but that does attract some more higher end customers to you, though, because they know you're a man of the finer things, and they can also, it's more of like a one-stop shop. You'll get, it's early in the day. All right, we'll cut back over to fucking. Do you want to join Gigi and Tom?
Yeah, we're not
Todd.
open yet, so I pop over to Chris. I'm like, would you
Mini
like
Meat, tell me if someone comes. I've got business.
I'm Mini
Yes, Todd.
Meat, and I fucking make a Mini Meat. And I'm like, you should come meet the business partners. Let's go.
Finally, they're here. 2 of them.
Yeah,
You
Dylan's
enter
just
into the
rolling
room, and
around.
I'm still rolling in this pile of masticated bodies.
I see you're a man of culture as well.
I'm just like giggling and laughing, and I get up and just still chuckling and just kind of like brush myself off as you realize that like that did absolutely nothing.
I twirl my cane and change into my Cthulhu form.
The body on the table farts as you guys are doing this.
It smells like carrots.
And like I like, you know, I don't miss a beat at all, and like it's like I'm not even at all surprised that you're Cthulhu or Cthulhu.
You see him as a regular person.
Yeah, exactly. You're just
Oh no, he just changed.
Oh, all right.
I
Sorry.
twirled my
He changed
cane and
it.
changed.
Yeah, but I just like I don't change like how I'm looking at him at all. I'm just like, yeah.
And up here you can see the summoning vat, which we will be summoning our Lord and Savior Zeknoff. A ritual-
Praise be to him.
This body on your
The-
table
the-
seems to still be alive.
Yeah, it is. We
Mm.
need him.
Party with
Still
He's
Zack
for the.
squirming
He's
at
for.
time was created.
He's not
He's
screaming, but he's like wriggling. He's like moving a little.
I'm
He's
combing his
farting.
hair.
This
I'm combing his
motherfucker.
hair and looking into his eyes.
He doesn't. His eyes aren't
His
open.
eyes.
His eyes are shut. He's. It seems like he's missing a limb and maybe some organs. There seems to be some kind of incisions.
There's a carrot in his ass.
Yeah, there is a carrot in his. Well, it might be what you smelled earlier. Itchy.
Oh dear.
God damn it! I can see you've touched my offering here. I'm not sure how. I'm not sure how the Zeknoff feels about carrots.
Carrot.
What do you think, Todd?
Carrot. Oh my god. What,
As
what's
far
in
as
this
I,
bag? Who did this?
as far as I know, Zeknoff is a big proprietor of carrots in agriculture. He is a very very
Alright.
known for
Party
his
with Zack Knox
agriculture.
back in the day. He would find this fucking hilarious.
You win this round, newbie.
So yeah, through your guys' time as being on this dock, and you erecting your murder torture chamber or whatever, obviously you would find various. It started off as a suspicion, whispers, and a few cryptid, like not messages but books that you found about the history of this dock. It would lean towards fucking. What the hell is Bernard's character called?
Zeknoff.
Zeknoff. You heard.
I don't even know the
Instead of
character
18,
I'm just
name.
looking over. Well, I'm looking at Giggs fucking typing. So you would see reference of Zeknoth, and honestly, you guys started looking through, investigating this further, and found weird runes around this this dock. Like it seems like some of these pieces of this dock was built with much older material than what you'd lead to believe. Like it's this dock doesn't have a long history of being here at all. It might have been here for a few hundred years, but through your guys' investing, there's some very odd ritual symbols in some of the stonework you can find in some of the buildings. There's other odd gargoyles you've seen etched in some of these buildings, and there's actually old runes that have correlated with books and other clues that you guys have
Zeknoth
gotten.
wasn't sealed by runes. Did you even read his backstory?
No, I didn't read
Todd.
it. Oh, I'm not
Todd,
saying
I've gotta talk to
I'm not saying he's sealed or anything by runes. I'm just saying that you've heard like various whispers of this ancient one, and he might even whisper to you now in your sleep. But you've
No,
definitely
he's been completely forgotten almost by like everyone except the most wisest and oldest people.
well then
Like me.
this fucking dock might have been built by
And
some of
me.
the old people that did remember him,
Yeah.
and you guys have been brought here looking for signs of this old one. And
Todd, I remember when they dropped the first post for this dock to be built. I don't remember any of those rooms being here. This appears to be one of them, wouldn't you agree?
and this is just a flashback to like this. You guys have lived here for a while, so you did your whole noir phase and stuff back in the bit. You had like this is when you guys had pompadours and like
Yeah.
corncob pipes. It was really in at the time. So it flashed back to that, and you guys are just like musing over these runes, just different artifacts. We're not gonna say runes. We're gonna say backstory, canonical things that relate to your religion. If that's not broad enough.
Hmm.
Wow.
And
That's pretty
through the time of you being
Things
here,
just don't add up, Toddy.
you've collected different manuscripts and books and other things about this, and now you've come to the point to where you're at a ritual that you can complete to actually summon back the great fucking
Wow,
Ken
I do not remember this fucking name, bro. We say it like 10 times
Zephyr.
a sentence.
whatever. I can't remember it. What up, Gray? This is Dungeons and Dragons. It's all just improv. This is a shit show meme hell, so I wouldn't suggest sticking around.
Yes, if we're ready for the procedure, then I may as well go close the shop up.
No.
Ma-
We gotta get more. There's more for the procedure. But
No
you
one's
can
coming
relate-
in, but I have an idea, Todd. To get people to come in, I have an idea.
Well, that's what the muscle's here for.
Yeah, let me do it.
Listen, I don't know if we can just go abducting people. I was thinking of trying something else first. I'll wander the slums as a beautiful little girl.
Okay.
This is the shit show meme hell.
Right.
Shitlords. I was gonna call it
Right.
something different.
Attempt, Mr. Cthulhu.
Dude, he doesn't even know what he needs
We
to
could
get.
just go through the door.
What do I need to get?
Yeah,
what do we need
let's
to
talk
get,
about
Todd?
this ritual first.
Okay. So we should go to my office.
Let's go
We
back
need
to
go
my
This is this.
Yeah.
Roll me give me a percentile, Bob, for going back to your office.
Yeah, you fall and die.
Yeah.
Oh,
Why are you bringing up turn order?
Why the
Alright.
why-
Take initiative for going to the office.
Yeah.
This is
I'm
where I
not
park
going
my
to your
car.
office.
27.
All right.
We can talk about it in here. We're not doing this in your office. Dave can hear us, and I know it.
Oh,
Dave can hear us
Dave
in your
knows
office.
everything.
who's Dave?
Dave's actually his
His
lover.
receptionist.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, Dave. The
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dave.
the
You
guy
walked
I
right
definitely
by
didn't
him.
do
Come
anything.
on.
Alright.
Oh shit, there's someone in my office.
Yeah. So when you come back to your office, you actually have a client in your office.
Yeah, Dave
Yeah.
telepathically tells me that I have someone here.
I'm
Oh,
going to read his
this is-
mind.
I wouldn't suggest it, right? You're gonna
Oh, yeah,
read this
Chris
guy's
can just
mind.
read anyone's mind, yeah.
I'm going to read his.
You don't have to make a roll or anything. You just read minds.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. This guy is. Let me.
No, give me his thoughts.
I'm
in
gonna give you
character.
his thoughts. I gotta find out who he is
Okay.
really quick. God damn! Give me 1 second.
Is this room magical too, or no?
Yeah, this is a magical room. I think they're all magical rooms.
Yeah, that's my whole place.
This is gonna be a mix of everything, Gray. This is Dr. Cthulhu's in it. This is definitely gonna be focusing on the old ones a lot because they want to be dark. And this is basically a murder hobo campaign. This is a campaign where anything goes. People are
With
gonna.
an ancient evil squad.
I was gonna call this how to not play Dungeons and Dragons because that's what we're doing right now. This is a murder hobo
dinosaurs,
shit
yeah.
campaign.
Yeah, that's how to not play. It's gonna be fun though.
We're just trying to have more fun with it. We've been playing some more serious campaigns lately, so just getting stoned and being retarded. So,
Oh, that's right. More getting stoned.
in this guy's mind, he keeps like counting. He counts really weird. He's like 23, 43, 48, 32, 23, 48, 38, 32. And then
And
while you're reading
I
his
saw-
mind,
I
you see
saw
a vision of
seeing that,
3
like,
eagles, 3 eagle feathers.
A little.
I'm just gonna look at him confused. I'm in my doctor form right now. I'm
Yeah,
just like,
I'm
muscle,
singing,
grab him!
Singing along to his number song.
You're
I'm
singing.
just like making up a melody for it.
All right,
Yeah.
you're singing things. You can read his mind as well.
What's the numbers again? Oh,
Yeah,
I thought you said
can-
you were singing out loud.
No, no,
Oh.
no.
I don't think I'm gonna have you.
Yeah,
sing.
we can't read minds.
Yeah,
only
he's just
yours
reading
can.
his mind.
I'm just
Hey,
gonna.
Can you
I'm
like
just.
whisper someone and roll 20?
What?
No, but you can message me in
Whisper.
Discord.
I think you
Yeah.
can.
Yeah, you
think
can.
it's
It's
just
like
command
/W and then the name. I'm pretty sure.
All right.
Let's do something small first.
So yeah, you're reading this person's mind. You see the image of 3 eagle feathers, and he's saying 38, 32, 48, 42, 38, 32, 48, 42. That's in his. That's all he's like repeating in his head right now. That's all.
You
This
get that
one's
vibe?
loony. Grab
Yeah.
a muscle.
All right.
And Gaulish immediately goes to grab them.
All right, you're gonna allow him to be grabbed in your office, Todd from accounting.
I think we should hear what he has to say before we.
I'm just gonna look at Todd and I'm gonna say, "There's nothing up there. Just bring him into the red
Gaulish
room."
pauses right here, and he's like, he just doesn't move. And I look over. I'm like,
What are you doing so
Todd.
close to me?
Todd, could I speak to you in your office? Don't let him leave. Hold on.
What?
We're gonna have to wait here, bud.
His mind, he keeps counting 23, 43, 22, and then there's 3 feathers, and then there's an eagle or something. He's insane. Over and over. I can't do this.
We did. We already were playing a few.
I
It's just been a
mean-
while.
We should talk it over with him and see what.
There's nothing up there.
Yes, but everything can be solved through accounting.
All right, but if he tries to leave, just tell the muscle to grab him. All right.
If he tries to leave, get this motherfucker, torture him.
Hey, well,
Sorry
just
about
come
that.
from the door.
You guys open the door and it hits me, and
Yeah.
I tumble over.
Sorry about that, noob.
Good
This man who you don't know his name yet, looks very confused. He looks kind of intimidated by this huge gargoyle standing next to him, as if he's almost never seen anything quite like it. And that the gnome tumbling at the floor, he didn't even seem to notice this gnome before, and he just seems it tumbling now, and he just seems very confused and almost a little more on edge now.
All right, sir. What's your name? Come into my office. We'll talk about it.
He just
And I just like, yeah. it's
you
totally-
grab his hand.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use roll 20 to whisper to people, okay? Instead
Okay,
of
sit
Discord.
down, sir. What are your plans here, sir? Why did you come here today?
I was looking for an attorney.
Yes.
Hello.
What do you need an attorney for?
I've committed a terrible crime in my past.
What crime would this happen to be? And I lean forward in my chair.
I've murdered a man. I've murdered a man because he caught me in the act of espionage.
Is he
I
lying?
mean, yeah, can I do an insight check on it?
Yeah, do an insight
I can
check.
read his mind.
Are you reading it from outside? Is it still a magic door? I mean, from your insight, you would discern that this man is completely telling the truth.
He's lying.
I mean, haven't we all been caught doing espionage and murdering people? That just seems like a normal thing.
I'm gonna transform into another suited turtle and just walk into the room and start taking notes while I read his mind to see.
He like
what's
looks
lying.
over his shoulder
Yeah, I'm
weirdly
writing
behind
down
him.
notes too. I'm always like I always have my book of shadows out writing down stuff.
Everyone's coming in to write notes.
I'm standing in a doorway.
All right. I just wanted to make sure.
It's a magical
Pressure the
doorway. I
shit
like the
out
way
of
it
him.
feels.
Yeah.
And he like looks really nervously around the room with the other turtle, and he's like, "Well, this is a really private matter, but I can't live like this anymore. The person that I killed on the job was my own father.
Oh,
I mean, he was
dear.
gonna die anyways.
He was going to die, but he was a paladin. He was a paladin for the palace of Khal Zandul.
Oh, well, I'm
Live
glad
by the
he's dead.
paladin, die by the
Listen,
paladin.
your father was a
They say.
pussy, and I'm gonna want advantage.
Do you not understand? The kingdom of Khazandul is ruled by only the most powerful paladins. They seek to kill me if I travel anywhere but this port. I want to visit my family again, even though I killed some of them.
Family, you say?
We can let you see your family. You're just gonna have to come with us, sir.
You can bring me to my family?
Yes, we can.
Wow.
So We can let you see your family. You just have to come with us.
He completely
Let
believes
do
you.
all these things.
He believes
I just bring him through.
he
this
perks
door.
right up. He's like, "Wait, my family? How do you even know them?"
I
Well, we
don't
go way
know,
back.
but I know how to stop you from the charges, sir.
With magic?
And I say, well, when a woman loves
No.
a gnome very
No?
much.
No, not with magic.
Good, because my motto is never trust a wizard. They're all devils in disguise, especially the friendly ones.
I
Yeah.
jot down a lot of notes.
Yeah, I'm jotting down notes too. But mine, like, there's a fucking like black smoke coming off my book and just, like fucking evil emanating from it as I'm writing stuff down.
What are you writing over there?
We're just trying to get all the facts down for the case. We don't want to forget anything important.
Oh, okay, all right.
It's all in the name of accounting. You can do anything through accounting.
They're
My slogan.
accountant. Jeez.
Todd from accounting.
Todd, hey, you're a lawyer.
Oh, I'm both.
He's an accounting lawyer.
Yeah, you can do anything through accounting, even lawyering.
Well, please bring me to my family. I really want to
Okay,
see
yeah,
my
come
family.
with me through this magical door.
Magical door. I don't. Hold on. I don't know if I trust this magic. I mean, I really fucking seem to just trust the hell out of you so much. This is.
Come with me.
I really
sir.
want to see
We're
my
going-
family.
Now go into this portal filled with magic.
Portal with magic. I'm gonna. It was honestly such a like. I gave you such low percentiles, and he got a 0.8. I was just rolling for real for the hell of it. And, all right, I'll just go right in then. He ports through into the room, and just for the hell of it, I'm just doing percentiles. See how he reacts. But I'll just do it for you guys, just so you can see.
He's seen this before.
Before I go through the portal, I'm gonna transform
Oh.
into a little girl, and I'm gonna hold his hand.
So you try to portal with him together as a little girl.
No, once I come
So
through on the other
as
side,
soon
I'm a little
as
girl,
he
and I just
steps through
grab
this
his
portal,
hand.
he like sees what he arounds him, and just what is this?
Okay, sir, you're gonna have
And he goes into a barbarian rage.
Oh god.
He goes
What about
into
me,
a
the small girl
barbarian
holding his
rage.
Please, sir, don't do this.
Raging.
Also, like immediately when we got here, I jumped back in that pile of bodies.
Jumps into the pile of bodies.
Yeah, and I said, "Wee!"
Please calm down, sir.
The lo-fi is still playing from The Office.
I'm gonna try to intimidate him and be like, sir, you can't.
He's literally grabbing. You guys didn't take anything, and he's got like he's brandishing a huge double-bladed war axe, and he's going into berserker rage.
Oh my god.
Sir, you're going to have to calm down. This is a place of business, sir.
He
How
just
is it
reacts to
working?
the
No,
small
he's in a
girl
barbarian
standing
rage.
next to him.
Is he attacking anyone or?
Yeah, he does like he seems intimidated for a second, but in his barbaric rage, he's just can't seem to focus on like literally anybody. And yeah, we're gonna have to roll initiative.
Okay.
Jesus.
What's the initiative tracker?
Remember to hit your character and then / initiative.
Oh. Oh, I have to. Well, I have to click the token.
I'll put it in.
Still got 5.
Damn.
It's
Oh.
different for me. Just-
Oh,
First got a 5.
I got a 5.
Bob,
yeah.
could you throw my token for the orc up
You don't
there?
get a turn at all. You got a 1.
what?
Throw my orc token up there if you could. I don't know how to do that. Oh wait. Hold on.
I think you just drag him in, can't you?
Dude, this orc is about to get fucking destroyed.
What is this next to me? Is it a bathtub?
Gamer girl bath water.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
full of gamer girl
What do
bathwater.
you add?
Shit.
Add turn. There we go. I got it. Fuck, Crow got a 22 and a 27.
27.
All right. So yeah, is this guy fucking goes to? He's just screaming his dick and balls off. Literally, he's become erect, screaming in just pure fear. This is a fear erection. You've seen this before, in this very room. And he's going to brandish his fucking axe, but like as soon as he's going to brandish his axe, Gigi is just on his shit. He is ready for anything.
Muscle!
Hell yeah.
Not
Except that-
Gigi, the
except that
fucking
he's
gargoyle.
actually
The I thought Gigi was the gargoyle.
Dang, wait for it.
No,
Okay.
that's Gaul.
Yeah, Gaul goes first. Gaul's the one who's ready for anything. He's
Yeah.
ready. And let's see.
He
Damn, I
smacks
mean,
them.
so this dude's barbarian rage and like probably about to murder this dude, right?
From the look in his eyes, it looks like there's no fucking going back for this dude. He's genuinely scared and going insane.
Do we need to sacrifice him like living? What I recall from the ritual, exactly how I have to.
No,
Does he have to be alive?
what we need
That
for
is
the
the gamer
ritual
girl
is
water.
children. We need virgin blood for the ritual. So
Oh,
this guy has
damn
no
it.
use. But he has
Alright.
use for body parts.
No,
Are you a virgin, sir?
Scoop up,
Are you a virgin?
scoop up fucking Gigi, as we're saying now, I suppose,
Yeah.
and end his turn.
You scoop him up and then turn. All right.
Yep.
Bold.
But can I just go after that? Because I got a 20.
Yeah. You got a natural, so you get to just go. And
Okay.
negates his. He can go afterwards. You can get the first shot.
All right, and then wait, is that right? Should be. Hold up. Sorry, let me just get this right. Okay, plus Dex plus 6. All right. Gigi fucking winds up and he looks at the much smaller ballista on fucking Gaulish's back and he's like, ah, fuck, whatever. Winds it up, fires it.
It's just 35 damage.
With a crit fail, though.
Oh, it is a crit fail, Jesus, but it still does 35
It's
piercing.
still an 11.
Yeah, it is. So you don't hit with that.
Did
So
it hit? I don't think so.
so that was with a small ballista?
You actually die.
Yeah, it's a ballista. Yeah.
So like as you go to like fire this small firearms, this barbarian with his classic barbaric two-handed axe just like fucking kind of butts the end of his axe like into the fucking hole of the gun. And the gun, you just shoot it, and it kind of like, it doesn't hurt you, but it explodes in your hand.
It's a ballista. It's like a big crossbow, but it's like
Oh.
the gargoyle's wings are the.
Oh, alright, a ballista. Alright, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So yeah, like,
He pushes his axe into the bolt.
Into
that
the
is
bolt,
coming out
and
of the
it-
ballista
it-
and just stops.
no, it shoots, but ricochets off of it. Like, he tilts it up just a little bit, and it shoots and smashes into the Gamer Girl bathwater tub over here.
No!
And then he fires again because he attacks twice.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that one hits with a 20 piercing.
Yeah.
Alright, roll me a d6. Yeah, this ballista takes fucking Quarion Clyrith, the half-elf barbarian, 58-year-old male. Fucking takes a ballista straight to the fucking knee, blowing his whole thigh off. And he drops to the ground.
And I'm literally laughing at the game and characters.
As you're laughing there, I'm just gonna fucking roll for the hell of it. He tries to roll his axe as a true barbarian as he's going down, and he just like, he doesn't hit anybody with it, but he just slams it into the ground, trying to like gain his balance back for his missing leg in like in vain strife of just living. Like, blood is like literally like shooken soda, like spraying out of his newly. It's like Ninja Scroll. It's like an anime. There's just blood spraying everywhere out of his fucking leg right now. And
Alright, I
he's
use
screaming.
The rest of my turn and my move action to run in and to shower myself in the blood.
Blood orgy.
I stand myself where the lower part of his leg used to be, and I use myself to prop him up.
Oh God! He screams more.
Pointy
There's
head
like,
goes into the hole where his leg was.
it looks like the little gnome has like weird like tendon-based hair of just muscle and sinew and ligaments. As he's jamming his pointy garden gnome thing into the open wound that was just blasted off by, like, it's literally like exploded leg. Like, there's half of a thigh there with just splintered bone and
I look at
spraying blood
at
onto this
Pod,
gnome.
and I say, "Who am I?"
Oh, I know. Your what's her face?
Come on, you know this.
What is her name?
Carrie?
No.
The Carrie movie?
Whoopi Goldberg.
Got it.
It's the Whoopi!
Alright, I had my turn.
Okay, so it's his turn, Barbarian Man.
He used his turn to stabilize himself with his axe to try to remain standing. He's just screaming in fucking pain. He tried to take a swing. Actually, I'm gonna do one more. Hold on. It's a low percentage. No, he didn't get it. He didn't get it. He tried to. He just stabilized himself. That's all with the axe. All right.
So Todd just walks over and like kicks the axe out from under him.
All right. So roll me something for a kick. For a kick.
For kick.
Kick.
A kick.
Roll.
Just a dexterity or something.
Yeah, whatever you want. I would say probably strength, but
12.
You have an advantage. No.
Or
13. I mean, you go to hit this fucking axe, but this is a. He might be a weathered barbarian, but he's still seeing some action. This axe is firmly implanted into your floor right now.
And I'm just gonna fucking Eldritch. Or no, actually, yeah, I shouldn't do that. I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast him. And I just like Eldritch Blast the axe out of his hand. I Eldritch Blast his hand off.
His hand off. Do you want to just roll me a percentile? If you get over 50, you can blow his hand. His hand will incinerate.
okay.
All right, it's under 50. It's really burnt, and he lets go and does fall. And then for my own roll right here, you guys don't get to see it. He falls and slams his eyeball into the fucking hilt of his axe.
Oh.
Okay, I just grab him and I
Has
just
got
grab
him.
his body pile after that.
He's just screaming. "Arr!" Yeah, basically, yeah, exactly.
It was like, oh, that should be enough.
And I'm like, all right, you stay here, sir.
I just go cuddle with him.
You've been crazy.
You've been crazy. He's dead.
Just whisper things into his ear. You guys don't know what I'm saying.
He's dead.
And add another one to the body. We'll keep the tokens in the body pile, and Chris has to turn them into mini.
You need a tally of the people you've murdered.
Yeah. We'll delete them after Chris uses their body parts to make mini meats.
Oh hell yeah! I can't wait. We're gonna have a shitload of them.
So I'm just gonna actually say that there's a magic bell for when people walk through your door. All right, you know what I'm saying. So when you guys are down here,
Dave will alert me too.
Dave, yeah, Dave from reception.
Dave the secretary.
Yeah, Dave the secretary. I understand why you hired him. He's very attractive.
Yeah.
I
love it.
I love.
It's those damn glasses.
Is that your like under? Is that your undertale? Is that you're secretly in love with your attorney?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I know. I've worked with him for a while. I just
You hear the
block it out.
noises sometimes.
Yeah.
What is happening in that sacrifice shower? Oh. Why does he always
With
get?
the blood though?
He always gives Dave raises and extravagant Secret Santas, but it's only the two of them working there.
Yeah.
But all right,
I
I
so
wish they would include me on their Secret Santas. We share an office.
it's been years. I hate
always have a
Christmas
gift.
now.
For some reason, on every day on Christmas, Todd comes in wrapped in a bow.
Oh God!
Oh no.
Why?
It's barely covering his turtle dick.
Secretly, Dr. Cthulhu is also in love with Todd. Anyways, so yeah, there's the body on your table. It's he's just alive. He's in stasis. He's not harming anybody.
Now, Todd, was this one a virgin? Did you have him fill out the questionnaire?
As you say that and walk away, the body of the barbarian that you just killed, who wasn't actually an orc, I just took a random token, just starts defecating. Just post-mortem
pile.
bowel release.
Alright, Muscle, clean that up. We can't have it spoiling the meat.
Hold on, we'll go old school.
I press the digitation and just clean it up.
Oh my.
So everything just gets.
Press the digitation. It was like the greasiest, dirtiest shit you've ever seen come out of it. It was like a barbaric shit.
I have infinite time, so I just clean up the whole body pile, all the poop.
You would discern from that shit that guy has been on a barbarian diet probably his entire life.
A diet of what would that be?
Mostly
Details
duck
don't
fat.
matter.
Oh my.
Yeah,
Just duck fat.
fucking mutton.
Mutton and duck fat, like duck fat roasted mutton with duck fat mead. And you can smell it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
The prestidigitation didn't help the smell.
Damn it.
Back.
Was this one a virgin, Todd? He
So-
wasn't?
So honestly,
I put my hand in this dude's ass, and I'm like, it's definitely not a virgin. Oh, a
Damn.
whole fucking carrot in here.
God damn it, you spoiled it. Was
Who
he
did
before?
this?
who did this? His
You're
hand
the
is just
only
in
other
his
one
ass.
here ever.
This butt is loose.
I put my finger up to my ear and I was like, I just got some new intel. They have to be children. Not just
Damn
Probably
it.
a lot easier
So,
to find virgin children.
Into the slums then.
He's a child now.
He's not.
Alright,
Okay.
You guys have to go find a virgin
Uh,
child to
I
sacrifice.
retract everything I said.
Alright, Todd, here's the plan. I'm gonna give free children haircuts, alright? No one can compete with that. No one cares how their fucking kid's hair is cut.
I think this will be a very good idea. I'll go change
Yes.
the neon signs outside.
And all right,
Thank
since you guys have been researching this about the old ones or whatever, fucking Kaz, Kanath, Roth, Kanath, Goth, you've started getting whispers from this god. It started in your dreams, but now it's like during like your waking life, and it's faint, but it's there. And
Go ahead. Go ahead, God.
you've meditated on this, but only he can tell you how to complete the ritual that you have to do to summon him. And it's up to you guys and the stuff that you've learned from your past. So
I hope our God will talk to us.
if he does tell you that you need a sacrifice of a small child, a virgin child, then you're gonna have to go find one to sacrifice.
Bernard?
I'm whispering in Discord.
Yeah, he's DMing us whispers, telepathic whispers.
Don't whisper me in Discord. I can't have Discord up. I know you're probably not, but fuck. That's too many things open.
I have two monitors, so I don't care.
Yeah, I have
My God.
my character sheet in the chat on my second monitor, and I like this whole thing for the fucking screen.
You guys
It's
talk it
immersive
out really
that way.
quick. I'm just pissing really fast. Just talk it out. Talk.
Any.
Talk it out like a usher.
Children, I like it.
You should just say it out loud, Bernard, for the stream, since they don't know shit.
No, they don't need to know shit.
Oh shit.
It's better. They'll be surprised.
Yeah, true. I have like this little like you know, the secret agent or not secret agent, the secret service like head earpieces. That's what I have, like with the little swirly cord. I'm like, oh, Zeknoth's trying to tell me something.
Well, Zeknoth might be saying something. Yeah, you can whisper easily in the chat box by just typing like the first few letters to it.
Yeah,
'cause
but
you can
nobody
scroll
pays
down
attention
options.
to that shit.
What are you talking about? That's where all the rolls are. I have mine open.
And Biggs, since you've been sleeping for so
I'll use that
long,
for you.
Alright.
since you've been sleeping and like unmentioned for so long, like these guys are starting to give you like devotion and shit, and you're starting to gain like a little bit of power back. So like right now or like once an in-game day, you can spread like you can literally like spread a whisper to like everyone in the docks in a sense.
I'm not doing that. I'm trying to stay as hidden as possible.
I'm just saying you can do
It's
it.
an anonymous whisper.
You can influence, like you can put like a whisper influence throughout every single person in the dock once a
So
day.
you're saying that I can use my super telekinesis or telepathy?
Super telekinesis.
Yeah, use super
I know
telepathy.
what we need to do.
Just like once a day, you have a chance to influence literally everyone who's like around you.
Just a little bit.
The whole radius of the dock. What's that?
All right.
Trap door to under the docks.
That's,
What's
that's
happening?
under the dock.
All right.
Alright. Todd, I don't think we can just go around snatching up children, so we need something a bit more lucrative.
I could.
You can. You do that on the other side of town, while Todd and I go around
Yeah.
posing as a father and daughter, and we ask small children if they want to join our day camp.
I think
That sounds
I think
fun, though.
we should do the haircut thing that you mentioned before.
Oh yes, the free haircuts, but we need to go out and advertise as well. I need to have
Oh,
a great
yeah.
haircut and tell everyone, hey, I got this haircut over there for
I
free.
think we should split up with the rock team. people over there. And we
Absolutely. Their muscle strategy should work well.
They should go into. I think. So what we're gonna need you guys to do is go into Shantytown or into
Urchin
the
children.
ghetto.
It's
Yeah,
like
go.
it's like 5 in the afternoon.
It's got to be a stealth op. That's all I can say.
You two can go grab children, and me and him will try to
Whoa.
deceive some children.
This is an art. Why you
We'll
gotta
put
say it
up-
like that?
Let's put up posters all over town just saying that we're giving out free haircuts.
Yeah, but no. Come on.
As Chris says this, like my book just prints out a shitload of posts, like a shitload of flyers.
Oh, nice. Can we put my face on there with a beautiful haircut? One
They
of
all
my
sink
faces.
back in and come back out with the face. Yeah. Okay. We're ready to go.
All right. So
I give half the flyers and about 50 flyers. I'm like, okay, you're gonna go have to hang these around Shantytown with us.
Wait, you could just make flyers? Did you magically make them, or?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
magically made them with his
out of
book.
my book.
My mind.
I'll use Mage Hand and like walk around and just fucking be regular, I guess, and put them up.
Yeah,
Well, I'm gonna follow you
we're
guys
going on
though,
to
just for
Shantytown.
the sake of regular D&D shit. Not gonna.
We're
split the
going to
party.
put up flyers.
We're going to Shantytown to put flyers up. It's a good start.
So,
And this day took a turn for the worst.
What the fuck did
doing
I sign my life
fine.
away to?
Shit started out good. What's happening? How did we get here?
So,
Flyers.
get out of here. Wait, can Mini Meat go put flyers around too?
No, he
Uh.
needs to tell me if someone comes in for a haircut. It's 5 p.m., so they probably won't, but we're open 24/7 for surgery and haircuts.
Give me a fucking percentile
Oh.
right now to see if someone comes in instantly for a haircut as you go to leave. Nope, no haircuts still, man. I'm sorry. Today is not a good day for haircuts.
We're all putting
it's-
flyers out around here. Like we all split up and we're just putting flyers on random people's houses. And
I look
Um,
like a little
I
boy.
stealth on top of Garlish. I try to like basically just look like I'm like part of his bag.
stealth.
Yeah. You're a bunch of rocks on some rocks. Alright, now everyone roll me a percentile to see if there's a random encounter.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Oh dear.
Oh fuck. We got both sides of it. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually Chris who gets the random encounter. I'm just trying to go for higher for bullshit.
Okay.
I look like a little noble boy in like a blue outfit, and I have a little propeller hat and a giant lollipop.
Oh, alright, yeah. So there's
Beautiful locks of hair, brown hair.
perfect. Alright, perfect.
It's actually a pedophile.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, you're about to get molested. Let me just find the cards.
Great.
Give me a fucking random. Oh, there is no pirates yet.
Yeah, there are.
There
a
is?
pirate.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
here,
a lot. There's
I'll
there's
pull it
Captain
out.
Fattest.
Oh, I found it. Hold
Yeah,
on.
Captain Madison.
Ah!
Oh
You
my.
got one?
What is
Alright,
that?
Yeah, that's your
I pulled out
molester.
the lizard man.
Oh my god.
Alright,
You
so
can just click choose on that.
yeah, I
and
seen
then
it.
it'll
I
just
seen
click
it after
forward.
that. I tried to hit random and the random wouldn't work. So yeah, as Chris, as you're walking around, Dr. Cthulhu, as you're walking around as a small little boy with a lollipop putting up flyers, you notice a weird wizard man following you and looking at you really hard and salivating.
Oh, no.
And
I'm gonna turn to him and I'm gonna say, "Hello, Mister. Do you got any kids?"
do you have any kids?
I'm like 30 feet behind.
I'm looking for friends, and there's free haircuts for children. Yes.
Is that so? And he grapples the shit out of you with a crit!
Oh my.
Dude, he starts grabbing you and trying to molest you. Like, you're in like a back alley
In the
already as it
street,
is.
in the
yeah,
alley.
right in the alley. His
Can we roll initiative?
roll initiative
Can I,
if you would
can
like
I
to,
stab
bro.
him in the throat?
You can't.
we
Well,
not
you can try. You
stuff?
can roll initiative first, but he just got a crit on grabbing you. You are being molested
Just
currently.
grab, but that's not.
You are currently already being molested. It was a very.
That's a surprise, right?
This is not his first molestation. All right.
Okay, as
He's
soon as he starts, can I just transform into
Sorry, I meant to.
How's that?
Galish.
Dalish?
As he's doing it, I want to transform into Galish.
This is such a crit, though, that no matter who you transform into, he's just going at it.
So I'm a pile of rocks, and he's still raping me.
Yes.
He doesn't even
Okay.
notice.
No, he is in the moment of the rape. This is what he lives for.
He's
But now I'm a
cackling
large
wildly.
creature. Can he grapple me as well? Then is he just on my like a part?
He's
of my
like
body?
the
You
small
can't
chihuahua
ignore.
humping your leg. All right,
Oh,
you
I
cannot get
can't.
it off.
No. You can only be medium or small creatures.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
you
really?
can try and like fly. You can fly now, I guess, right? Or do you not gain abilities?
All right, I turn into a hummingbird
You don't.
and fly away.
No, I mean, my gargoyle flies. Like
That's
if you turn,
tiny,
you can
Chris.
turn into the small version
Damn
of
it.
my thing, probably, because he
Small
has a
is like
small form.
I turn
small
into a
is like
pigeon.
3
Here, hold on. Fucking Bob, bring up initiative for me.
Yeah, I was just
Wait,
saying.
well, I'm all the way over. I'm literally
handle
an
this
hour
in
away.
I'm just
okay.
asking you to bring me up the initiative
Yeah.
board. Where is it? Because I don't know. I was
the
gonna click it.
initiative.
Yeah, because I'm looking for it and I still can't find it. There, see, thank you. How do we clear
Sorry.
it?
How do I clear it? And
I got a 12.
clear. There you go.
So wait, a small boy is still a medium creature, right? I would still retain all my actual strength.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you always retain your strength, even if you turn into a small creature and shit. So you can turn into like a halfling, a boy, which would be small too, and then medium would be like normal human adult, stuff like that. Around 3 feet tall is like.
All right, so yeah, you want to try to turn into a hummingbird and escape this rape?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love that.
All right, roll against his grapple then, or do you just change into things? You have to roll to change in.
I don't.
No, he can
I
change
can't
into
be
small
tiny,
or
though.
medium creatures. Yeah, small or
So-
medium.
Would he have to get out of a grapple if he's already grappled? Would he still have to roll for
if it takes a movement component, yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna have to
But
move.
if it's, I don't know what it takes. Is it a spell or is it like a racial or what is it?
The grapple?
No, you're transform.
Oh, transform. He can do it at will.
Yeah, he's
whenever.
a racial.
With what component though? Like, does it
Nothing.
say something? Nothing.
No.
Race.
Yeah,
It's
so
my
just
race.
so just turn.
I'm a-
Yeah,
That's
just
a racial.
Shapeshifter.
I suppose, yeah. I suppose you could Obtuse, Rubber Goose, Green Moose, Bobajuice, that shit.
yeah.
Absolutely. I want to do any size. I'm a hummingbird.
He can still molest a hummingbird. You have to get out of his grapple. Can you spend the
be
movement
the
speed to
first
just get out
time.
of the grapple? Yeah, this wouldn't be his first time.
Well, I'm gonna turn into a hummingbird regardless.
Yeah.
There I am,
It's
still in the
it's
same
even worse at
position.
this point now that you're a hummingbird. There's literally a
But
giant
listen.
dick thrusting past you.
Still
Listen,
inside
all
of you.
right. I have my original strength. Okay, I want to flex to
Oh God!
clench.
I'm gonna
Roll a clench.
Roll a clench.
What 20?
Just give me a strength. Strength
Give me a
clench.
strength.
Strength. for
Strength
sure.
or dexterity, whatever you
Oh,
think.
that was
it
a
is.
saving throw, but my strength is no modifier, so that's a real roll.
You are trying to save yourself, we'll say.
But you're still getting raped.
It just this lizard seems like he's almost ready to fucking pass out. That's all. He's still in his clutches. He's not actually raping you, like molesting you. Like it's on the outside. You can't really bang a bird. But he's like beating off with you at this point. This is a meme campaign. This is a shit show campaign. All disclaimers.
Just wait.
There's a lizard
Alright,
man beating
do
off
this
with a
one
hummingbird.
harder. Let's do this by initiative. Who goes next?
Yeah.
Let's do-
It's Dr. Cthulhu. Then it's it's you actually. That dude goes last. Because I got a
Can
4.
I try and do a movement, or the strength save was my only?
You got the strength save. You can try to. Can he spend his movement to get out of a grapple?
He can. No, he can do a strength.
No, you gotta just
Alright.
make the strength save. That's all.
Yeah.
What do I have to
versus-
So
roll
you
against?
can't use a movement.
Since you're a
Grapple
hummingbird,
or
do you get
whatever.
disadvantage? Would you say?
On a
Not if
strength
it
roll?
doesn't change his
No, you
stats.
said, you said it
really.
retains my strength. So I can't be stronger if I'm like giant. I could
You
just
gain-
be giant, but I
You gain AC. I think AC affects your like combat maneuvers too. I'm not sure exactly how it works in 5.
Just give me another fucking dexterity roll to say that you try to use
probably
your
like a 10
movement
or
to just get the
15
hell out
strength
of
save.
there.
Wow, that was a bad roll.
You slip out of this dude's grasp. He's tired. You've been getting molested for a few minutes now. There's like you see Gigi in the background just watching.
Orgasmed.
Yeah, a few times. There's actually a small crowd like cheering around you. This is a
What?
really terrible place to live.
Damn it!
Yeah, molest that hummingbird.
Woo! Magic rape!
Yeah.
We're
No
just a
one
regular
cares that I
giant
turned
ass
into
bow.
a hummingbird.
That's
The little
golf.
boy just changes into a hummingbird.
Yeah, golf fires. Golf fires is bow. Just a bow.
Oh, all right.
Not the
At
thing on
the
his back.
all right.
Regular bow.
Yeah. So
Just a
as
big ass arrow.
as this lizard man is like getting ready to retreat to go back for his next villager rape, he you fucking roll me a d6, all right? Just give me a d6. I need body parts, all right? So yeah, you shoot him like he's like facing like towards Itchy, and you're to his back. You literally shoot him like right in the back of like the spine, like between the shoulders. And he just kind of like stops what he's doing and just like he's really confused, but he's obviously in pain. And the crowd around him all just gasps and kind of runs away. And he's looking around very confused. He doesn't actually know he's shot yet.
And then I put my bow away.
He's just looking around very confused.
I'm gonna go over as a hummingbird and just carry his corpse back to the base.
He's not dead.
He's not dead?
He's not dead.
He just has a fucking
Arrow in his back. It was 14 damage. He's not dead.
Jesus.
This arrow is like
It's a massive arrow. Sorry.
It's like 4 feet long, I think.
Oh jeez.
All right, so he's definitely off balance, and he's probably gonna need some help. But he's very confused right now. He's getting off of his fucking high. You know what I'm saying? His molest high.
Strong fucking pedophile lizard man.
He's not that strong. He's just very confused, as you can tell.
So I end my turn. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm my turn.
Just start walking over calmly, I guess.
He like lops over to the side. He doesn't even try to enter combat, even though we all rolled initiative. He just kind of falls over with the thing in his back, and now he's realized that he's been shot with a giant. How much does this fucking arrow weigh?
I mean, it's probably not that much.
Well,
so
there's a huge stick sticking out between his shoulder blades. And he's kind of on the ground like a lizard, kind of reeling, kind of like trying to, like a bear itching its back, kind of, but scrunching across the ground, trying to pull whatever in its back is out. No one's around. They all ran away as soon as you let this ballista fly.
Yeah, just walk up and put my foot on the dude, I guess.
You know, like any lizard person in an anime,
big heavy stone foot.
You put your foot like over his neck, and then like, and his tongue like sticks out, and he starts like putting up some bile. What do you want?
Bring that one home.
I grab him by his little neck while he's still pinned by my foot.
And
I just start walking with the dude.
Ow!
What his names again?
Whose name?
I squeeze tighter, just enough to silence him.
You wanted to know what his name was, or what?
No, fucking the lizard man. Who is this?
This lizard man is.
We're gonna ask him his name.
You're gonna ask him his name.
Who's the Cthulhu dude? Or what are you? God damn it!
What is he? He's a lizard man. Actually, he's not a lizard man. That's just his token or whatever. This is actually a minotaur.
A minotaur?
No, we're gonna have to say it's a lizard person, but hold on, let me.
I was like, yeah, what?
You ask him his name?
A minotaur lizard.
You asking his name?
Sure.
Lim.
Yeah, it's a hummingbird.
Lim. Name Lim.
Lim?
Lim.
What a shitty
Lim?
name. Alright, just bring him back.
Name
I'm gonna
Lim.
need you to shut the fuck up, Lim. You wanna live, Lim?
Lim will live.
And I smack.
We're gonna make
him
him live.
with a big stone hand. Open palm slap.
Lim sorry. Lim sorry.
All right. And then I throw him in, but the entire person inside of that big messenger bag.
Jesus Christ. It disappears in a
we're
bag.
just gonna. Later, we'll chain him up at home. I'll deal with him later. It's fine. All right.
we
So
walk
yeah,
in.
I'm gonna transform into a different looking person. I'm gonna.
It's like this one. I tried to bring him up as.
This is
He's a rape goblin. He's a molest lizard man. He's fine. He's just part of the shit universe. He's one of the
molestment.
first yeah. His class is molestment.
Molestment.
All right.
I'm gonna transform into a large, burly-looking man.
So I just head back. These guys can keep looking around. I'll head back and just drop this off, I guess.
So Todd has
Roll
gotten
for urchin children.
Todd as he's walking around. Are you there, Mortos?
Yeah, I'm here.
So Todd has been walking around. There was like a special on like saltwater sea, fucking ice cream and taffy, and he's been putting up a shitload of posters. He got some cards handed out to clients. He's been having a great walk.
Yeah.
As for the slums, this is a great day for Todd. He knows nothing about the atrocities happening across the dock.
I know exactly what's happening. I
know exactly what's happening. I know all of it.
I'm a lawyer.
I sent that guy over there.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys got a lot of flyers up in the docks for free haircuts for children.
Yeah, I want to roll for seeing any urchin children along the way.
All right,
Yeah,
but first, Chris, you have to explain me what your flyer reads in the style of "It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia's Party Mansion."
Oh hell yeah! All right, hold on.
That's your role for children, or?
No. That's your child role?
Huh.
Haircuts for free. All right. Looking for small children.
Nothing
Haircuts for
gay,
free.
just small children.
Nothing weird. Please be virgins.
Look like a Beyonce. Hold on, I gotta piss.
All right. And
You guys
then
continue.
the
Buff children having fun in a mansion.
Yeah.
it's outlined. There's an outline around it that looks like a child being murdered, but it's just
Yeah,
like
must
supposed to
be
be
virgin.
calligraphy.
Must be virgin.
Fine hair-
Really,
It's origami. Doesn't it look nice? And it's just someone murdering.
It's
a
like it's
child.
origami that moves when you move it, and it's someone like stabbing someone.
Yeah.
No, it's supposed to be haircuts. He's cutting the hair.
He's cutting
They're, like,
their
stabbing
hair.
into
Why
the
does
neck.
the child's head come off?
Yeah, there's confetti inside of it
It's
that comes out like
hair.
little blood.
Yeah.
You blow into it.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, and this is what Itchy
That's
did with
the
the
hair.
flyers.
Oh, can I roll it? Yeah, can me and him roll, see if we found anything?
Roll for children. Oh my god. And Itchy? Yeah. So after
bad.
after Itchy's ordeal and he turns into a brawly, tough looking man that hopefully no one finds attractive. He finds Todd at the saltwater ice cream special. And what do you know, but all of Far Long Harbor has had a field trip today for ice cream.
Oh my!
Yes.
Oh.
How many children are there?
This is most of the enrolled urchin children of the slum schools of slum area.
My.
I want
What a good
Whoa.
school
to like.
program
I want to
we
go to the
have.
teacher. The
Yeah,
school
wait.
teacher and
No,
be-
no, Todd. Listen. All right. I am gonna transform into that teacher. You get the teacher, and you fucking get rid of him. Okay? You bring him in for business.
Oh,
You do anything to get
yeah,
him away.
I go to the teacher. Here, pull out a villager or whatever.
All right, yeah, let me get you some
Ask
shit.
him
I gotta
if he
get
needs a
something
lawyer.
else too.
It could be a girl, Chris, for all we know.
Yeah, I gotta see who this teacher looks like.
Yeah, me too. Wait, that's it. Teacher.
I'm hot for this theoretical teacher, alright?
Oh my, it's a beaver.
Yeah.
Hello! Hello!
I walk up to it. I'm like, okay, you go around the corner and wait. And I start talking. I start talking to the teacher. I'm like, hey, hey,
business.
you need any accounting or maybe a little something more? You wanna... And I want to try to persuade him into coming with me around the corner. And
You
leave
put
the
up a
children behind.
Persuade him.
Something's-
So I want to try
You're
to
hitting on
persuade the
this
beaver.
teacher.
Yeah, I wanna
Alright.
hit on the beaver and try to persuade him.
Oh, how I'm just here with the children for ice cream day.
I can give you a little more than ice cream.
Little
No.
sugar. A little something.
Yeah, well,
So this
I'll give
is
you some-
this is
Wait,
like an
so-
urchin teacher of urchin children. All right.
yeah.
This little beaver dude is like he's wearing literally like
It's a guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Got the Mr. Rogers clothes on.
he's got like the Tom Nook like vest on, but it says like teacher. A little something extra. Oh, don't mind if you stay and have some ice cream, children. We'll be right back for today's lesson on frozen dairy treats.
Okay, we just literally
Link!
go behind one of the shacks and just fuck.
They just bang behind the shack.
Yeah, and Chris
What?
turns it to him.
Why don't you get rid of them?
I'm sorry, Gray. A lot of people do.
What?
We got Gray in here, and he's like, "Do you guys do any serious campaigns?" I'm like, "We have," and he's like, "I'm just looking. Me and my friend are looking for maybe to join a game or whatever." And then he goes, "You startle me every time you scream." But it's so many times when we were playing SCP with that one kid, I scared the shit out of him. We got into that other room, and he's like, "Dude, you scared the shit out of me." And I'm like, "I'm sorry, man." Like I just. But we saw, I forget who it was Peanut, but you know, I did my classic fucking throat curdling scream.
As me and the beaver are doing stuff, I want to slit his throat.
Jesus Christ, it's still daylight out. This is a slum town. It is fine, but hold on before you while you're banging Yogg.
Okay.
Yeah. Chris, Dr. Cthulhu, you're gonna transform into the same Yogg.
Yes, I'm gonna transform into the teacher, and I'm gonna say, "All right, children,
Holy
let's
shit.
grab all
Free
your ice cream
haircuts.
and let's go."
About to get
There's
the
a
high
special on
score already.
haircuts.
We just started this game.
Yeah.
Just fucking pulling a perfect
There,
maneuver.
just there, just keep yourself. Yeah, throw yourself over the home base for right now. You're this guy. You're Yogg.
Yeah. Whoa! Come on.
Do you want to read his mind or anything before Bob goes and bangs him, or while he's banging
I'm
him? or-
reading, Yeah, I'm gonna read the teacher's mind.
So that teacher. Oh! So he's having a lot of flashbacks right now. I'm going through a lot of different emotions. But you're just gonna discern his basic traits, and he actually grew up as a farmer and herder, and that's actually what he teaches on these docks to urchin children. You have to grow like seaweed and stuff if you want to live out here, just to eat, and like sea cucumbers and sea lettuce, sea cabbage. But his ideals are fairness. We all do the work, so we all share in the rewards. I'm lawful.
This is unlawful.
Nice, he's gonna die.
What are you doing?
Your
here?
forebears or predecessors fought these creatures. So
My
shall
forebears are
you.
4 actual bears.
Yeah, your sworn enemies are just, I guess, minotaurs. But you would know that Yogg is actually kind of dull and boring. And regardless of him being a farmer and herder, now he's an expert carpenter. It must have been so long living on a harbor.
I'm gonna stop reading his mind. I'm gonna read the mind.
I'm naturally a friendly person. I have moderate values.
I
My flaws.
can't turn it off.
My flaws are he actually enjoys decadent pleasures, so I guess it works out. Decadent, whatever. Decadent pleasures. Some of that happens to be sexual.
Oh no.
When Bob slices his throat,
Yeah, no, I want to summon a giant scorpion tail that just fucking just gouges him into his throat.
give me a roll for that. Some kind of scorpion tail roll.
Well, no, that's my ability. I can just summon.
Oh, alright,
tails
so you
in
just
general.
stab him in the throat with a scorpion thing? Just give me a roll. Give me
I didn't write it down.
Give me a goddamn
damage roll.
scorpion roll, yeah.
God damn it.
Just roll a
Here, I'm just
20
gonna
plus
write.
poison.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you hit him with a... He thinks it's like, oh, getting rough now! He hits you back with another 1 damage of he punches you in the balls. Yeah.
Little ball tap.
Fucking book check! Or cup check! What's the safe word?
Jesus.
It's 11. Anyways, so, are you just gonna murder this Yogg?
Yeah, I'm just gonna murder him.
We're just gonna try to cut his throat. Give me another roll for murdering him.
That was an Eldritch Blast last time. Oh,
He
that was
rolled it just
Scorpion
for-
Tails.
I just don't.
Are you really Eldritch blasting him this time?
No, it's Scorpion Tail again. I'm sorry. I just don't have it written out. I forgot.
He-
I'm writing it out.
He goes to just headbutt you in the
I
nose
know.
this time.
Jesus, he's really strong.
Let me
Yeah,
roll
Jesus.
something. He is. Well, you've only done fucking 4. It's 9 damage to him. You
I
guys are
probably
level
should've
5s.
Stealth-killed him. I probably should have just stealth-killed him. Just go bring him somewhere. I don't.
Does a 16 hit, Bob?
16 now.
All right. He tries to headbutt you, but he misses. I just want to bloody your nose a little. Ho ho! So we have a lot of intercourse happening in the slums in the beginning of this shit show campaign.
Yeah, that's a real bad D&D. That is a lot. There's a lot.
This is
of
too-
It usually doesn't get played out this funnily though.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we're gonna cut over. We're going. No, it's gonna fade to black. It's gonna fade to black, and we'll never know how Todd killed this thing or how he disposed him. But Itchy, we're gonna cut to you approaching these children now on the docks. You're not just leading them back.
I want to approach there as Chris is getting there, like kinda, and like I'm just there with like blood covering me, and I just open the door.
You guys aren't. He still has to talk the children into following him. You guys are at the ice cream
I'm
shop.
over here. This is me.
This is hold on. Yeah, we got this guy's dead. Delete him. But Bob, as you like killed him, like we'll just say like you can in your mind you killed him however you wanted. It'll be your secret. But
Yeah.
you were like looking through his belongings, and the only thing he had on him in one pocket was a dead scarab beetle the size of your hand.
I
Oh
take it.
God.
You take it. All right. Yogg is dead. Yogg has died of probably the death you wanted.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yogg is dead.
So,
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna put him in our pile.
You're gonna transport him to the pile. Do you give him to his body to the gargoyle to transport, or how do you get the body
No,
there?
I'm just not yet.
All right,
I'm
all
just
right.
gonna put
It's
him
in one of
a
your
pile,
body stash spots. You've
Yeah.
done this before. All right, take it away, Yogg.
All right. Oh, hey kids. Bring your ice cream. We're gonna go get some free haircuts. It's a special today only.
And kids are like 100% gullibility, so
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
you deceived the shit out of them. kids.
Give me
yeah,
some
Chris
kids.
has
I
advantage.
am
How many
about
kids?
to. Hold on.
How many kids?
Yeah.
24. One for
24.
Are they virgin children?
About
I'm gonna
1/3 of
assume
them.
and hope.
Some of them still are.
Can we taste their blood to see if they're virgins?
Of
They got
course, we
some.
always do the
I feel like they got
tasting.
Fallout rules on this Roll20. They're not giving me many options for kids. So
They're
Well,
like,
just
no.
give us something to represent some.
I'm
children.
gonna
us
give
a-
you the best thing that
draw-
they'll give
draw
me
a
to
stick
represent a
figure.
child, and that's it.
That's a short
No,
person.
no, don't.
That's
give me
what they
that.
give me.
I have.
No,
I have.
listen. I'll draw a child.
A children.
Okay.
You
Just
have your-
shrink the body like Bob did on the one.
Yeah. Give me Bob. Come on, co DM. Give me a children. This is a gaggle of children. All right. This is
Oh my.
like yeah. There we go. That's a children.
How many?
Here's
How many?
another
children?
children.
Yeah. This is a group of about 8 children. 8 urchin children.
8 children?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, kids.
Right. Okay. Well, he looks a little old.
That's just his race. Don't be
Goblin.
racist.
Yeah, I'm racist.
He's
Wow,
gargoyle.
now you're gonna say old kid isn't a person.
He's
either.
Eldrick or whatever. He was blasted by magic at birth. That's how they birth him. They burn him at birth.
Who put the fucking?
They get
Don't
bathed in
put all the
magic.
kids in here. We're gonna have to put them all into the torture room.
We're just gonna do one token for the kids for now. Fuck it.
Yeah, that's
Just-
how I was.
Yeah,
gonna do it.
exactly.
I'm still walking around hanging up all these flyers, but I'm like using this manure I found as like the way to stick it on.
So,
Oh, God.
how old are you kids? Each of you, tell me now.
7, 8, 12. Fucking just random young children ages.
How many children under 10?
How many children under 10? Just roll me a d10. Well, there's 3 of us under 10. We're gonna be 10 soon, though. Don't make fun of us.
all right, come on. And I'm gonna whisper over to Todd, and I'm gonna be like,
Yeah, as that happens, I walk out from back there, and I beckon the gargoyle over.
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, come here.
Oh.
Hey, there's a body back there. I'm gonna need you to take care of.
Todd, could you come here? Kids, this is Todd. He's a very friendly man.
Hi, Todd!
I'm like
He's the
covered in
student
blood.
teacher.
I'm covered in like blood, and I'm like, oops, I got ice cream on me, and I pressed the digitation, all the blood off of me.
Kids love it. Magic!
All right.
When I grow up, I want to be magic just like you, Todd!
You see me taking off in the sky, and I fly off this way.
I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna whisper to Todd. All right.
Hold on, wait, hold on. Before that, let me just do something really quick.
Actually, I know what.
Here, well, this is what happens when Crow takes off into the sky. You instantly hear this. He looks around.
1,000 years ago, superstition and the sword ruled. It was a time of darkness.
Just
I'm
listen.
not in the
World
mood
of
of
fear.
listening. I don't have.
It was the age of gargoyles.
This is just going through his mind as he flies over fucking Far Harbor.
Warriors by
Far along.
we were
What
betrayed
am I
by the
listening
humans we
to?
had sworn to protect. Frozen
Yeah,
in
what do
stone
you
by a
mean?
magic
What-
spell.
Do we have like watch together we're not in?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in it.
Well, where is it? I don't get it.
The spell is broken. And we live again.
That was just the Gargoyles theme song, right?
Oh, alright.
It's the opening theme.
Alright.
It's not necessarily a theme song. Alright,
So we're going to actually just lead all of these children back. It's the best plan, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
but we weren't gonna finish our ice cream!
Oh,
Dude,
welcome,
what the fuck?
Josh.
Why is it
Just
lo-fi?
listen to this.
Cause this is what's playing.
Yeah, there's a stream right
Get
now.
out. Cunt.
Oh, it's just gone. Oh wow.
And then I while I'm out there, like just to get it over with, I whip fucking Yogg's body into the air and I blast him like a fucking clay pigeon.
Oh,
And I have it
I wanted to
banned.
keep that body.
Oh no. Well, what
I
if
gotta
Dave
do
finds out?
No, not for that. For the fucking body pile.
Oh, I don't know if we want that one. I guess.
I
It
guess.
doesn't matter.
It's kinda defiled.
Well, he's kind of broken now because Dylan just exploded him.
Yeah, I obliterated that body.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, he takes care of that body. But we were gonna finish our ice cream and then it was time for arts!
Well,
Gonna
come
get-
on, kids. The arts is gonna be seeing your hairs get cut.
But
Come on.
yeah, you've never changed your curriculum this entire time. We've been going to school
Shut
for
the
3
fuck up.
years.
It's a very important day because the free haircuts are only today. You all very much so.
But you always said you should
haircuts.
grow your hair out to always have
need
cordage in a
haircuts.
survival situation, Jan.
I'm gonna grab the kid. I'm gonna be like, you need haircuts.
I don't want my haircut, Jan.
How old are you, young man?
I'm one of the ones under 10.
Damn it. Okay. just gonna
I'm
just
gonna
gonna lead
walk
the
up to
children
the
over
kid.
here.
I'm gonna try to
Oh.
persuade that one.
I'm gonna
kid
say,
I'm
all right. What? I'm sorry. What did I say? What I was gonna do? I'm gonna set the kid back down. I said it was gonna be arts and crafts after the ice.
Yes, we were gonna draw macaroni pictures.
Absolutely. Come on. We're going to a new place to make macaroni pictures.
Please with macaroni pictures.
Yeah, there's better macaroni here.
Roll me a deception or persuasion.
I already did.
Do it again. Okay. I'm just gonna finish my ice cream. He turns
You
around.
gotta finish it while you're eating.
It's running.
Right now. Just walk. It's fine.
Hold on! You got a really good roll, so I'm gonna go grab the kids who skip school that are also under 10.
Oh, thank goodness.
You said they were skipping today, and I know where they live.
They're right over behind the screen eating ice cream too, because they knew it was gonna be ice cream day. So there's like
There they are now.
they're right there, playing kick the can.
Oh, how many friends do you have here, little boy?
That's about 4 more people that are under 10.
Oh, thank goodness.
Well, children.
So there's 7 people.
So yeah, you got like 7 under 10-year-olds. I guess you got a gaggle of what, 14 kids, we'll say.
Yeah.
All right, let's.
Go handle 'em.
He says we get the new macaroni pictures in a new place. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and there's gonna be snacks, the little sandwiches that are cut into triangles.
And juice boxes.
The juice boxes. Is there any precautions for the portal that you guys use to the torture room at all?
No, it's invisible. I mean, someone could find it if they could see it.
But yeah, it's a completely different. It's that portal that's in the office. It's the only way to get into there. So we're gonna walk into the haircut
No,
place
you
and then
can.
walk over to the
There's
portal. Right?
you can change the
There's an
door to
outside
red
door?
if you know about the red door, and you can just
so it's
have them go
only
straight
me,
into
you.
the torture.
Only employees who have signed the contract can actually turn
Yeah,
it to
only
the
me
red
and you
door.
can do it, and Dylan.
Yeah, Dylan can too, just for mischief.
Yeah.
All right, so while you guys
you-
were out, when you walk into the barber shop, Yogg is in your barber shop. He's found his way out of the torture room because the portal's just
No,
right
Dylan
there.
obliterated him.
No, all right,
Lizard.
yeah, the lizard guy,
Yeah.
the molester.
The
I
molester.
thought he
Oh.
was. I thought he was.
No,
dead.
he's still.
No,
in the
sorry, not
bag.
Yogg. Lim,
He was alive.
Lim.
Lim.
Lim's in the bag though.
Oh,
No, I dropped him off.
What?
Yeah, I did.
You didn't shackle him?
I just whipped him into that pile. He didn't seem like he was
What?
going anywhere.
You need to shackle the
thought that's
living
what we
ones.
did.
Goddamn new guy. Only if they're
break his
dead.
neck.
Only if they're
Break his
dead.
neck next time.
That
Yeah,
arrow's
just
still
kill
out.
him
Where's he
next
gonna
time.
go? Come
I don't
on.
care. I was gonna torture him. You should have just chained
That's
him
what I'm
up.
saying.
There's
Well,
no-
yeah.
So he would have had to roam around randomly to he can't see it.
I mean, he's still
Oh, the
bleeding
portal's
out,
invisible.
whatever.
Yeah, the portals are invisible to everyone, but except who had signed the contract.
he's
But
he's
he
just
could've randomly
he's sitting
went
at your
into it.
bar
Seems
drinking your
fine.
alcohol.
He is.
With an arrow in his back still.
I'm gonna look
We
like
get
a
it out.
bartender in a suit. I'm gonna be like, "Hello, sir. What can I get you?"
Lim already helped self.
Are you telling me that Meat Boy didn't help you? Meat
Meat
Boy,
should
what are
help
you doing?
Lim and me boy just had good time.
I'm gonna walk over to him and I'm gonna, Meat Boy, what did he do to you?
You're gonna be role playing with yourself now because this is your.
Yeah, are you-
character.
Yeah. Unless you want me to roleplay meat
No,
for you.
DM.
Oh,
Oh.
DM has to
meat.
be Meat Boy. Jesus,
What did he do to you?
what did he
Meat feel
do to you?
good.
Meat Boy.
He put lye powder on rotten parts. It makes smell good.
Oh my.
Put meat in.
sounds
In
nice.
meat and meat.
You just seem like a dastardly fellow. Would you like a job here?
Lim job.
He beat meat.
Beat
meat so hard.
You seem like quite the beat-off boy. But we do have an initiation protocol. You're gonna have to get beat off by a gang of boys.
Oh.
They're the beat-off boys.
No!
Initiation, of course.
Lim terrified of beat off
It's a
boys.
hazing ritual, but listen, it's a great job. Sweet
that.
gig.
Lim no like hazing.
I start
Oh
licking them.
my. This is awkward.
He starts running. Lim starts running.
He starts running, and I'm gonna say, alright, muscle, get him.
Alright, I shoot him.
Shoot. Okay, good. Yeah.
And the
Do I have an
gargoyle's
easy
still
way of shooting
outside.
right now? No, I don't. I'll have to hit him with.
Well, I'm still outside too.
When you go to shoot at him, you notice that the big arrow that you already hit him with is obviously no longer in there, but there's a hole.
I also use like a wand just for the image, like a wooden wand. It's not actually magical. I
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
It can be magical. We'll talk about that
All right,
later.
you used a wand then.
Yeah.
All right,
But
so,
it's literally just for
so yeah, like this magic, you actually hit him in the same exact spot that you hit him with the arrow in his like wound, and he just kind of like goes like and like falls right to the ground really quick, just in pain.
All right.
He's not trying to
He's
initiate
also slow,
combat.
as you see there.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go up to him and I'm just gonna I'm gonna try and grapple him.
All right.
He's a lizard.
Damn it.
Oh.
He's,
God.
He's
slippery.
literally not even
Yeah.
on. He's not even fighting back, and yeah, he's just slippery.
Damn it!
He
Come
whips
and pick
around
this
and
one up, muscle.
He's already inside of you again.
And I have, welcome back.
This is your mess. Come clean it up. We just hired you, please.
Yeah, when you went to go grapple him, you actually remembered, like you had a little PTSD. You're like, wait a minute, this was the man
This
who
was the
molested
guy
me.
And I'm
I'm
walking the
alright.
door.
It's fine.
And then,
Bob
we walk
walks
over.
in.
Yeah, I walk in.
What
I'm
is
like,
going on?
I grab him by the neck again, and like I just hold him, I guess, for now.
All right,
until
bring him into the
we're
bedroom,
instructed.
and this time shackle him.
Shackles.
What
Whatever.
about the
Break his neck.
kids at this point? Where are the
break his
kids?
neck. Yeah, well, I have the kids
I'm
behind
more
me.
concerned with
Oh,
how
okay.
he's
So
able
they're
to move
just now
around.
coming in as we're
Yeah.
pulling the other people out of.
I'm like, oh, hold on, children, hold on.
Clean up the blood. Come on, close the fucking door. I turn back into the.
Yag is doing some business in there.
So you're
Yeah.
dragging the dude back down to the torture
turn-
dungeon, Crow?
I hit him with a frost ray.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
he's frozen. He's just
Goulish.
slippery, frozen.
Gaulish says
Break his neck.
how limb.
No.
know
I
where
said chain
portals
him up.
are.
I'm saving that.
Should we just bring the children straight into the fucking torture room?
Into the barber.
Exactly.
Bring him into
No,
the
we're
barber.
gonna turn it to the red room and we're gonna take him right into the fucking
And
torture
just
room.
push them all in.
Oh Jesus! All right.
I just yeah. I'll ask him.
Yeah, you were interrogating him. Hold on. While Crow's interrogating him, he's frozen in ice. He like chiseled his mouth open a little or whatever.
Yeah.
What's up, Demon? This is it's going fine. It's going like a shit show meme fest. How about you, friend? So his goes limb found by accident, walked over. Wanted drink when seen.
And then I'll
you
shackle
sure?
him to just like two skeletons, like right to the spines,
Uh,
like through the ribs. So that's like yeah.
I
That's it.
walk in and don't shackle him to the goddamn skeletons! Shackle him over to the edge of the shackles that are mounted to the wall!
You gotta
idiot!
specify.
Well, now you know for future reference. God damn it!
Specify every time.
Fine.
It's in the contract. It's in the paperwork.
Come through the door. We need to bring these kids in.
Bring the kids in, damn it!
Bring in the children.
I
outside
need
with the
your
kids.
your help to bring them in, you dick.
Yeah. So I'll
Fine.
I'm-
No. I got it. Get out of here.
I'll get behind all of the children. I make as if to walk out, but I'm really just getting.
Okay, I make a fucking I get all the children up against the door. I'm like, you ready to go in, children? They're all like clumped up against the door, and then I put a bunch of scorpion tails to catch their exits. And I fucking open the door, and I'm like, get in.
Yeah, the kids are going in. Throw me down a token for those kids, or should we put down all the like 14 of them?
No, just
we'll
put down a
Just one
token.
token.
We're gonna have two tokens.
we'll,
We're gonna have
use our
a
theater
token
of
for the
mind.
kids that are under 10 because we've split them up, and the kids that are over 10.
Split them up. You sound like fucking Nazis.
Yeah, that's real.
There
So
are
these
7
the
kids.
these are the under
under
10
10.
children.
We've got a
and then
Tarrasque
the
playing
over-
here, Demon. So if you can beat a Tarrasque with your mean build, let me know.
The over 10 will be this one.
Okay. So
So,
the under
yeah.
10, I'm like, come with me, children.
Well,
Pause this? Is it pause it for all of you?
Yeah.
That's weird as fuck. All right.
'Cause we're
This
watching
is
it
a
together.
Halloween prop storage area.
You've already
yeah, I
persuaded
put
them
all
really
of
well, but yeah. Wow, those scorpion stingers look real. I was so scared.
Yes, it's a little bit of a haunted
So wait,
house, huh?
why did you split them up, and how are you doing it?
So we're splitting up the
there-
kids that are under 10, and
Yeah.
so we're gonna be
There's
like, all
7
right,
under
kids,
10, and then there's 7 above 10.
and I'm gonna be like, all right, put on the fun
What is it,
Halloween
Demon?
shackles.
We close the door, and I take out all the scorpions.
How fun, shackles!
And I'm gonna lock these 7 kids into shackles in this torture room that are bolted to the wall over here.
Yeah.
You kids are gonna be famous.
Good work. And now
Just
all the
stretch
kids
that
are
right
over
out.
10.
There's a bunch of
That's all the children.
that's 7
Shackled to
kids.
that wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all shackled to the. Oh my god.
And then there's 7 more right here.
So now you
Yeah,
have.
these children.
Kids,
I have the
All right,
innocent.
block the exits.
we've
boys.
stretched you out.
Yeah, we lock the exits. These ones can die.
Yep.
So
Yeah, we're
we're
just
gonna try to kill all these older children.
So you're gonna kill it. Well, don't you have to? What did your god tell you have to do to kill to sacrifice the
Don't
children?
worry about it.
Just
We're
that-
murdering
we
these
have to-
kids.
yeah, what
We
our
gotta
god
get
says,
something
we
else.
have
We
to
gotta murder these
sacrifice
kids and hold the
Nice.
other ones for
Yeah,
a
we
while.
have to sacrifice the younger children.
In any specific
The
way?
younger children, they have to be
All right.
We have to sacrifice fucking
5 of them at
children
once. Yeah, and we need the gems at the same time.
Yeah.
So first, we gotta get rid of these other ones.
Do you have gems already?
No, that's why we need to get rid of these other ones. Keep those other ones shackled here, and we'll have the golem guy fucking.
So you have a
make
group
sure
of
that
7
people-
children running around unshackled, and you're about to kill their friends in front of them.
Yes.
No. These kids, these ones are
Oh,
shackled.
these ones are shackled.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
these
are all
ones.
Shackled
shackled.
them because we were like, this will be
They're all
fun.
shackled.
Oh, they're all
Halloween
shackled.
They're all
props.
shackled.
Actually, no, you're right. We're gonna shackle up all of the children, but we're gonna shackle these ones over here. We're gonna.
How many
we're gonna
shackles do you
shackle
have
them
in this dungeon? All right.
Oh, this is a very
The
large
whole
dungeon.
walls are lined.
Yeah.
with
All right.
shackles,
All
that's
right.
it.
Haha, Halloween. We love Harboween.
All right, and I'm gonna take a quick moment. I'm gonna switch back to the Cthulhu monster, and we're like, how do you like my costume, kids?
Another persuasion.
Another persuasion.
Yeah, that would be, Oh my god.
What the hell, man?
Yeah.
You're rolling
Ryan, we have 7 under 10 kids, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
we got some extras.
Wow! Look at this costume.
All right.
Yes. Look at this. Cool...
We pray to Zeknoff.
Hang on
Would
a-
you like these other 7 children just for free, just not for the
They'll probably take anything.
all
Okay,
the
we
kids
could
that
put-
are over 10?
Actually,
Can we
wait,
just
wait,
feed
no,
these
no.
to you for your overall strength?
I wanna take the over 10 kids and I wanna put them in the vats to turn them into like Cthulhu monsters, like
Oh, we can do
fucking
that.
dunk them into vats or something.
Yeah, you guys, these are
Try.
research vats. Yeah, you can try, experiment. You got magic stuff and old books and runes.
Hey
I like-
kids, you wanna go
It
for
would be
a
awesome,
swim?
Death Demon.
I use sleight of hand and I'll pull this carrot out and I go over and I just give it to one of these kids.
Jesus Christ. He's feeding kid this ass carrots now.
Oh, not ass
Sorry we can't give you guys any ice cream, but
Here's this carrot.
Dude, fun
Okay.
fact, I think it was during war times that they actually did carrots on, that's where carrots on a stick happened because they had ration shortages, so they couldn't give out ice cream, so they gave kids carrots on a stick.
hell yeah, it's sweet.
That's sweet. You guys keep talking to your god really quick.
Tangy.
I gotta fucking piss really bad. I'll be right the hell back.
All right.
So yeah, we're gonna put these children in these vats and try
Yeah,
to
put the
turn
kids
them
in the
into some Cthulhu shit.
Yeah,
Put the
Robbie,
kids in
give
the
me
bag.
some rolls to see what kind of books you have, and I'll tell you what kind of knowledge you might have for turning children.
All right.
Let's see. There's 3 rolls for 3 books.
Where are knowledges? Oh.
It's just, yeah. Knowledge is under
What up,
history and
TJ?
religion, pretty much.
Yeah, we were doing Smash yesterday, day before. I was taking a break today.
I
How about you, man?
rolled 3 times for 3 different books, and I got a 6, a crit, 24, and a 20. So those are 3 different books. And then Dylan rolled 11 for Arcana.
That would be the shit demon. So your first tome, it's kind of like, it seems like the ramblings of someone insane, someone who might have heard the whispers of the old one,
Yeah.
and hinted of some kind of knowledge, but it's just like, it's a diary of a madman, labeled as such.
That's the diarrhea of a madman.
The next one you actually have a complete like book on body transmutation. In
That one's mine.
in the effects of like, this is literally like old shit from this town, from Zenith or whatever the fuck his name is.
Zeknoff.
This is a book of Zeknoth, like a weird journal of Zeknoth that you found in your past searches. And it tells you how to alter people's bodies as a form of worship to Zeknoth.
Let's see. You got some light reading there?
And then
I open the book and I start chanting like the ritual.
but your other scroll,
Oh.
your other scroll is what's called the Songs of Zeknoth. And there's multiple passages in there for different races and ages. But they're songs, and they actually mostly have children lullabies that can help implant the messages of Zeknoth into someone's mind for years to come.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah. Do you want to
Teach them to the golem.
Wait, what?
Teach those chants to the golem for the children.
Oh, you mean me?
Yeah.
Says
Oh,
the
I don't
gargoyle?
know. The gargoyle.
Yeah, you fucking gargoyle. Come on, you gotta learn these chants. Say them over and over again all day.
Think
Alright.
no.
To brainwash these children.
Well, I could just say it to the children.
Fine, you say it to the children then.
Yeah, I'm singing the chants to the children. I'm like, you guys want to? It's story time.
So as you go to start singing these songs,
Yeah.
Lim is still like shackled, but he's like a slippery lizard. So you can see he's actually like worked out of his shackles, and he takes out what seems to be like, you guys have not like done anything to Lim besides
Where
throw
is
him
he?
around, but he takes out a huge bass and starts like plucking notes to you singing. It's like a stand-up bass, and it's got like where the curves are, where like the acoustics would come out of. It's in the shape of like 2 eels with wings.
Tighten his shackles, but let him keep playing that bass. Shackle him by the waist.
Don't stop the bass.
Yeah, please. I wanted to employ that man, but he's a dastardly fellow.
What the fuck? It's a dastardly fellow.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. You start hearing
I start
the.
singing. Yeah, I sing to these children the ways of Zeknoth.
Sing me the
All other
ways.
ones
Sing
at
me the
least.
ways.
No, to all of them.
Oh, the ways of Zeknoth. Kill, be killed. The murky waters of Zeknoth. How they purify your soul. Zeknoth is everything. Zeknoth is pure. Zeknoth will grant
Fuck
you
yeah, Zeknoth.
eternal
Woo!
life. Zeknoth,
Oh,
eternal
yeah.
future.
Yeah,
Since the beginning.
Your
Zeknoth.
mind.
Woo!
Zeknoth!
Zach, no! And then,
Zeknoth rock.
and then Lim is going crazy with.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah. So give me just a percentile. Higher is better.
Higher is better.
Oh.
It's still not terrible. Like these kids just kind of start looking at you puzzled, like, wow, this is a really, really haunted house, isn't it? Scary in here.
Oh yes, yes it is.
But this actually, like, unbeknownst to these children or
Wait,
whatever,
can
this
I do a performance roll?
I'm gonna go up to the
Yeah,
kids.
do a performance to see how good it was. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Oh my
no.
god.
So
no.
yeah, these kids just start crying now.
I'm gonna say, all right, kids.
Put
All
on
right,
the fucking
kids.
makeup and start.
Which one of
scaring
you
the
are
shit out of
virgins? Do any of you know what this is?
no. We're doing it to the older. We're doing it to the older kids.
Yeah, you
No,
already
I'm
separated
talking
them. I
to the
thought.
younger kids.
Yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
they're just
fuck.
on different
I'm
walls.
gonna start. I call the gargoyle over, or yeah, I call Dylan's dude over, fucking ghoulish or whatever. And I'm like, I talk to him for a second. I'm like, we gotta start throwing the kids in the vet. Come. So we just start throwing the older kids into this giant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I literally just start like chucking them like bags of fucking
Yeah.
whatever.
They're
Like,
just kids. They're
whoop,
not resisting. As far as they know,
Whoop.
they think it's still a haunted house. Chris got really good persuasion rolls. I'm not gonna take that away from him.
Okay.
Just unshackling them one by one and just like blah.
No, the older kids weren't shit.
So, and you're
Yeah.
putting?
Oh,
Are you
okay.
wait? Is this?
Yeah, we're just putting them in the vest.
Alright.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got like you know I grab one kid in each of 4 arms and fucking throw them in, and then 3 probably run.
All right. So,
No. They're gonna be alright with it.
in the book that you
know?
have, Todd from accounting,
Yeah.
this book mostly goes over how to like replace like limbs and fingers, but not so much about like heads and whole body transmutations. But there is a whole body part, considering you got a crit on that is specifically meant like it can only be started in an adolescent stage of life, under the age of 16.
What is?
Oh my.
It's a
mind too
it's
and
an
stuff?
what?
We have to- Does it change their mind?
Well, we
when I
have
do
mind
this? We have to-
parasites.
Yeah, we're gonna have to mind parasite them or
We
something.
don't even have
Um,
them yet.
I mean,
Yeah.
their
No, we
mind
don't.
will be altered and warped if you can spread the teachings properly, but their bodies,
Yeah.
like with them being this young, you can transmute their entire bodies.
Oh, nice.
Into
Oh
one
my.
giant flesh
Into a
golem.
huge beast.
Alright, maybe we should keep those children. How many heads do you think we could fit on one, huh? Arms, legs? What do we need?
You could
No, we
theoretically you could start putting these children together. You could cut them up and
Yeah.
put them back together.
Well, right now they're in the vat, so they're turning into weird creatures. Those ones
All
are.
right,
the,
yeah.
the little ones, we have 2 to
What
spare
are you
of them.
telling the little ones why they're going in the vat? Because these kids are about to scream and shit in this vat. This isn't a pleasant experience.
Well, they're going into that part of the haunted house. It's really spooky. They're really scared.
So they can't like see inside of this vat. They're just tossing them in
Yeah.
like a basketball
Giant.
player.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
a 23.
yeah, exactly.
Come on.
Okay. Is it a slide that goes back to the harbor? Yeah, all the kids
Oh,
are.
it's-
Ah!
And I-
Children
and I, like, rock 'em
screaming.
back and forth, and I do like the 1, 2, whip.
Splash!
They're going to different parts. It's a slide to the rest of the haunted house. It's really scary.
Actually, they let out like really blood-curdling screams, but they seem to almost stop instantly before you can even hear a gurgle.
Oh.
And
They're gonna come back with costumes on.
for this to
They're
happen,
not gonna be back for a while.
to transmute this shit, you're gonna have to add some ingredients, Todd.
Oh,
I'm gonna have
shit.
to add ingredients. What am I gonna need?
Puppy tails.
Our God would tell us.
Yeah, your God could tell you.
Yeah, you,
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
this
Right.
has nothing to do with me.
Well, they're gonna be whatever the fuck's of you, like a reflection of you in a sense. These are
Well,
gonna be beings dedicated to you and reformed for your appeasal.
You're gonna turn them into mini
I'm gonna
giraffes.
make
But-
them into zombie, like, mini shapeshifters that I can control.
You can't just make them into shapeshifters,
Yeah,
but
Damn,
maybe
okay.
one of them. But it's gonna be really grotesque, and it'll take them a long time to shapeshift.
Yeah.
And every time they shapeshift, they're gonna look diseased and gross.
Gee.
But
Alright, I don't want that.
I'm sure
We're gonna have to
on your
brainstorm.
travels.
Right now they're being preserved.
Todd, you have like what would probably be like, let's just call it like elixir of the ancients or something, or essence of the ancients.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to like any of that you have. You're gonna have to like use it all now to get like these people transformed. And if you want to do this in the future, you're gonna have to go find more essence of the ancients.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll put that into the ancients is like in the vat.
Yeah, you were
And they're
ready
gonna
for
soak
this.
it up.
What are we going to make, Todd? What kind of costumes are we gonna give it?
You're gonna have to roll to see how these abominations turn out, and it's
Yeah,
gonna take
well,
like a
hold on.
week. They're gonna have to stew in this pot.
Yeah. Exactly. That's what I was planning. Same with the pods. The pods
You
were
got
not
it,
give us. I was
cool.
gonna have just doing like the little bodies.
Perhaps we could use this research to get more information about our god. Like, if we could just get rid of those ones and we could learn how to do the mind parasite, I think we'd be all right.
We need
Yeah.
gems, don't we?
Yeah.
We need gems in order to, yeah.
Yeah, we're
need-
gonna have to get gems, but the kids can stay here. Just make sure the kid.
Someone's
Okay,
gotta
so-
feed them.
There is a very
Yeah, so we have to
lucrative
make-
gem salesman up in the richer part of town. Obviously, there's like one dude who's literally just known for
I'll
selling
go there. Me and Dylan. or
selling
me and,
extravagant
Bernard-
jewelry.
Me and Chris will go there.
Yeah, yeah. I'll transform into a rich man. I'll be like, "This is my lawyer, please."
Well, Chris. Yeah.
So you're gonna leave the
We need
kids
to get-
shackled up and stuff? Do you guys want to like gag them or anything? No one can hear your
Yeah.
dungeon or
No
This
whatnot.
is
one
a
can get into
magical
here.
room.
Yeah,
Alright.
it doesn't matter.
All right.
Well, no, we still gag them because when we open the door, they can hear.
You open the door.
Yeah.
Someone's getting a haircut. What the hell was that?
Yeah, we gag all of the children with stock and carrots.
Carrots.
Butt carrots and socks.
Well, just one carrot.
No but carrots.
Just one carrot.
All right,
And
and,
then, yeah,
I'm gonna
okay,
look
Mom.
at the children and I'm gonna be like, all right, kids, everyone do rock, papers, or fuck. Everyone pick a number in your head from
Oh, or
1
fuck.
to 20. And who gets the lowest number? Or, yeah, I'm gonna have them all tell me a number.
I'm sorry I didn't do it earlier. Anyways.
For real.
Anyways. Okay, we all have numbers in our heads.
All right, everyone tell me your number, and I'm gonna think of which one has the lowest number.
They all just
Yeah,
say
we don't
1
have
through
those.
7.
1 through 7?
Yeah.
All right.
Which one has one? The first one?
Yep. All in order.
Carrot.
Yep. There.
Yeah.
All right, yep. And one other thing, I'm gonna get a pair of like gardening scissors, and I'm just gonna cut off their pinky.
All of them?
Oh,
Yeah.
all of their pinkies.
No, not all of
We have
their. The
7.
one that picked 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you have all
that
the other
one.
ones gagged yet, or
Yeah,
yeah, we
yeah,
gagged
they're all
all of them.
gagged.
they all start screaming from beneath their gags? Like, you know, they're like, oh god, they just got his finger off.
Did you like that magic trick, children? Very funny.
I'm gonna take the finger and throw it into the vat.
Yeah. Throw it into the big vat. Little vats are for little things.
Yeah,
for
there's,
pops.
there's blood by the carrot too, because you cut his pinky off. You can delete it whenever you clean it up.
Okay.
Oh,
We're never gonna
So-
clean it up.
Yeah,
So you want me to
this is
kill
fine.
these kids or what?
No.
The kids stay here. You watch them. Make sure they don't die.
yeah.
Keep them
Oh
alive.
my god.
The gargoyle's
We'll be
babysit.
back. We'll be. You can. Okay, you can come with us, but you
You
have
can-
to leave. So one of you has to stay here. and
Someone
watch.
has to take care of the kids. You can do whatever you want.
Carlos,
as
you're
long as
staying.
they're alive.
Bye.
Anywho, I go over here, and before we leave, I kill this dude. Like I just snap his neck.
Lim?
Yeah.
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 As but he's just sitting there still like strumming his
Well,
bass
Oh, he's
stuff.
strumming the bass.
and-
I'm like, okay. I'm like, Lim, do you want to work for me?
Yo,
So
Russell.
we're just gonna say that Itachi can read his mind, and Lim is actually like a troglodyte or whatever the fuck the lizard things are. He's a little rogue.
Yeah.
He actually works for the City Watch. He's 13
Oh.
years old, but that's
Oh,
really
Jesus.
old in lizard years.
Yeah.
So regardless of how he acts, and Chris would be able to actually tell this more so than the rest of you, but he can stare down a hellhound without flinching. All right, he was just scared for his life. He didn't know what was going on, but he gets great pleasures out of just a new ring on his finger, I guess. He's actually a beneficiary, as you would know from maybe your documents.
A beneficiary? What does that mean?
He's got a lot of like money and stuff. Like, cause one of his family members, a family ate one of his family members, but
Todd.
not him.
Todd, get his account numbers, get any information, or I'm gonna actually scan his mind for any, like, where his money is stored and what he uses to access it.
He became a rogue because he's a sucker for shiny baubles or a stack of coins, as long as he can get his hands on it without risking his life and limb. He has a nervous eye twitch.
Where is his fucking treasure? God damn it!
Where's his treasure?
Yes.
You wouldn't. I mean,
Where's his money?
His money is in life.
Where does he keep his money that you're saying he
Is
has?
he currently thinking about his money?
We're gonna interrogate him
He
about.
was thinking about his ring.
He actually has. He was gifted multiple treasures. It's a ring, and there's like other little baubles and stuff. And
I want specific information on how he accesses each of those.
through the sewers.
Well, I'm pretty sure
Through the
fucking
sewers?
your
I wanna
mind
kn-
reading is just on their like default, like what they're thinking at the current time.
Yeah.
I'm
what's
going
the
to
ring
ask
about?
him these
Why does
questions,
he like the
and
ring?
he's
Tell
going
me
to
more about
obviously
this ring.
think about the true answer to think about a lie.
The ring is my precious. No.
I just want to know about this ring.
I'm gonna spend as many hours as it takes to interrogate him and figure out where all of his money is and how I can access it if I just transform.
So
into
he
it.
actually has a bunch of different trinkets and baubles that are all throughout fucking Far Along Harbor, just in different weird places, mostly all in the sewers.
I'm gonna tell him to tell me where every single one of them are,
He did.
and I'll let him live. He did? He told me?
Yep.
All right, I recorded all of the locations.
Mhm.
All right, and now I'm going to start cutting off all of his toes and fingers, and then his feet and his hands, and then his legs and his arms.
Okay.
Any more
then we're-
detailed? Do
and
you
then we're
wanna
gonna
do it
leave him in this
slower? Do you
pile.
want to just are you
Uh,
gonna leave him
you
alive?
know, one
Scoop
at a
his
time.
eyeballs out with a spoon. You want?
Uh,
Hey! No!
Just-
Please stop!
I rip his
Well,
flesh
no.
off as a shit, and then I beat him with it like a blanket, just like well, pow, smack.
No, my
all right,
nickname
I'm
is
gonna
more
look to the
British
golem.
English because they call
I'm
me
gonna
Lim
look at
because
the
I have
golem.
none.
I'm
Oh.
gonna.
More
I'm gonna
like
look at the guy. I'm gonna
oh,
say, all right, he has no more limbs anymore. I want you to beat that man off until he bleeds to death.
He just
It's your job.
he's just looking at his
Oh.
stand-up bass crying.
No, I'll never play the
Since
bass
you still
again.
haven't even fucking touched this man, he literally has a stand-up bass that's taller than him. There's a sword on his back. He has like 2 backpacks. A fucking just a sheath with no sword in it.
All right, we're gonna search him, see if he has any fucking gems.
Any gems?
Give me the gems.
We're looking for gems.
Only gems.
none of this is gems. Yeah, no.
This isn't gems.
What does he have?
Exactly.
So he actually has a lot of mustard on him, like a lot.
Oh no.
Why is it
Um,
always a lot of mustard?
yeah, he has like I don't. There's like one. He has 2 bags. One of his bags is in the shape of a square, and it's like literally just holding mustard powder, like not like creamed mustard or anything.
Yeah.
Is the goblin beating him off?
The goblin's beating him off as you're looking through his stuff. He's crying.
Okay.
Alright.
But in his other bag, he has a bunch of scrolls with his own poetry. And
Oh,
songs.
please read me a
Amazing,
few
yeah.
lines.
All right. So, the limb, I'm him is one of them.
Oh, terrible.
What are haikus again? 646,
No.
No, it's 575.
575. So, the port of Long Way Harbor.
I'm really bad
The
at
sea
reading. Give me a second,
crashes
guys.
upon those who saw limbs. Hopefully not the future in which, for me, just one word.
For me, it's not words, it's syllables.
I'm gonna
Syllables,
shed a
whatever.
tear.
One tear falls down. Beautiful.
Yeah.
I wish you would have accepted my initial offer, Lim. It wouldn't have had to come to this.
You actually didn't give him an
Couldn't
offer.
mutate him.
He would have.
I did. I gave him a job offer. You remember that? And he ran?
Well, he was already running when you were going to say that. He didn't hear the offer.
Well, he's still alive. We can mutate
Damn
him.
it. Actually, yeah. Put him into the vat with the rest of them.
He's just
Yeah,
crying.
he's
He's got no limbs. Limb!
And
What is limbs
as
in
he
there,
hit-
too?
As he hits the vat, he starts growing little tentacles.
Are you gonna put his limbs in there? Because they might reattach.
Yeah.
Alright.
We're gonna put his limbs in there, and we're gonna put him like against him.
All right, put the locking lid over top of that vat that we had.
Yeah, we
So
put,
that
we
no
put
one
the
can
lid
escape.
So
on.
it seals in the freshness.
Hold
We
on,
want
I
it
have the
to
perfect
steam as
thing for
well.
this. Where is it?
A big circle.
No. Better. Where is it?
So far, you guys have had 2 intercourse actual sessions. 1 mention of intercourse that's just part of the backstory through the attorney. And you've
Put the lid on.
A scheduled rape was in there.
not murdered 7 children, but are mutating them into grotesque abominations and have 7 other whatever. It was some other children hooked up to the wall, waiting to kill them.
I cut the one's finger
You
off.
killed the children's teacher, the child, and you killed. Well, you fucking brought Lemon
He
here.
deserved it.
Yeah, Yag deserved it. And then this fucking poor dude, I fucking can't even remember his name, but the barbarian who came in just fucking wanting to get his crimes cleared to go visit his family led to his
Yeah.
screaming, fucking erect death.
Yeah, he fucking berserked out on us.
He brought him into a room full of skeletons and vats of goo!
Hulked out.
He flipped out. He thought he was going to see his family.
my fault.
He rolled terribly.
It's not our fault.
He rolled terribly. Not our fault. You were gonna kill him anyways. Why'd you bring him down here?
Oh my god.
Fucking hilarious when I was his leg.
What was his leg? Whoopee! All right.
Whoopee.
So you guys are now about to go on to town to look for someone, a proprietor of gems for your god.
No, I'm gonna go look for everything that this guy has stored in the sewers. I'm gonna go get it all.
Nowhere on those lists of what he told you has
No.
specifically
yeah, Chris,
gems
we
labeled in
can't
it.
yet. We have
What?
to do this because the children. We need to make sure we do it before the children like start dying or killing themselves.
Listen, they're being taken care of. They can't kill themselves. They're shackled to a wall.
As a devout of your occult or whatever, your highest priority should be resurrecting your
Yeah.
god. Just saying. If you're not that much about the occult and you want to admit
Well,
that,
I was
maybe
gonna
get some
collect
wrath.
the stuff to get the money to get gems.
Bob,
but
this
I
is
guess
actually
no.
this is your chance, Bob. You should question his belief and
Yeah,
devotion.
I question your loyalty to Zach now.
I'm sorry, you're right. Okay, we're gonna go. Here's the plan. All right, I've never not given you a plan.
Damn.
So we're gonna go to the rich people land. All right, we're gonna find someone who looks like they'll have gems. Maybe a bank. All right, I'm gonna look like a banker. All right, and you're gonna have to get rid of the actual banker, and I'm gonna interrogate him, read his mind, figure out the way to get into the fucking vault is, and then I'm just gonna go in there as him.
My strategy is just replace people. Kill the original one. Don't knock them out or anything. I'll take over. I'll get in there.
Do you like the padlock? I made sure to lock the giant vat too, bro.
All right, yeah.
Five-
All right, yeah. I understand.
Yeah,
And I agree.
it's locked on many areas, not just
just
one
not
side.
one. Just what about that other side? It just lifted right up. But just for the sake of it, as occultists, maybe not Crow because he's like for hire, but also for you, Witch. Like when people start like saying stuff that doesn't go with the plan of their gods or whatever, you really gotta drill them. Like slap them in the face. Like truly, you lack devotion, coward. Like I'll show you what a real devout is like.
Coward.
Why didn't you beat the shit out of me, Todd?
Yeah, I
can't believe I was-
Well, do you guys believe in masochism? Is that what your god's telling you now and shit? Or 'cause-
You believe it?
Yeah, what do we
Ask
believe?
The
him.
God has not said anything specifically
Yeah,
about
what-
that, really.
Yeah.
He just wants them to summon him back.
Yeah,
just summoning.
exactly. So that's
He
He's like-
doesn't
he's
need
like-
us to beat
like-
each other.
Hey, you summon me, summon me, summon me.
yeah,
summon
they
me,
hear the
summon me.
whispers right now.
Yeah.
The ancient god's whispers creep.
Thank
into
you
our-
for talking some sense into me, Todd.
Yeah, no problem. I'll praise Zeknoff.
Praise it.
And I open the door.
Praise Zekna. Anyways,
Zekna.
so give me a fucking roll me a percentile before you leave, Itch. I'll roll my own too.
Do I need to-
I rolled for you.
Oh.
Itchy, it is such like alright, it is like 9 at night now anyways, so
Yeah, that's coming in. I'm not.
Everyone
expecting
knows that you
but we are
close at 8.
24/7 operation.
but Bob on the other hand, Bob's day is just as an attorney, it is rough. So before we head out to our day on town, let's get some more RP of attorneyism in here. Or unless, do you want to just leave that customer in your...
No. I
We
don't
never leave a customer.
We
Yeah.
never
I
leave a
transform into another turtle again with a notebook.
Yeah.
customer.
I,
Hold on. I just gotta...
Yeah. Throw...
Attorneys at law, sir.
No. Get in the room. You stay here. Oh shit! It's a grill.
Oh god, it's...
Oh, hey there! What do you What, you need something?
What kind of
Oh,
chef are you?
sir! Todd? LLC?
Dave. I'm Dave.
Dave? Oh, Dave! Sorry, Dave! I'm looking for Todd, Dave! I'm looking for Todd! I have a terrible situation.
Todd, you gotta call Todd.
He's just yelling to the other room.
And I come in like a fucking hellfire brimstone. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah?
Why is there a receptionist?
Todd LLC, I presume?
Yes, I'm Todd. Thank you, Dave, for calling me. You can come right this way. I have no other customers.
Clients at this
Oh,
time.
alright, thank you! I like how you're just pulling me along, I'm trying to
I'm
move.
jealous, actually.
He's like,
Yes.
"Boss."
Okay, you can
Watch.
sit.
I'll sit
He's
right
in
down
the-
then!
No, he's on the
Take a seat.
table. Just sit on the table like you're a regular gnome.
I'm not, I'm
I'll
actually,
sit on the
this
table.
is...
I'll lean up against the table.
Oh, God.
This
Hold up.
is...
What's going on?
I'm just a
Yeah.
gnome. Just
Yeah,
a
you're-
stone gnome.
Yeah.
That's just
That's
a
some
statue
weird
in the room.
decoration you got there.
Don't look at it.
I'm
And
in.
gonna,
Hold
I-
up.
No,
hold
I'm
up.
not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna start writing as soon as she says that.
So,
No, she didn't actually say that.
for the sake of scene dressing or whatnot, since we didn't do it at the walk-in, we didn't do this dramatic reveal because I didn't have a character up yet. But so this Yanti woman
Hold up.
slithers.
This is my neutral pose, by the way. This is how I go into stone form.
Oh no.
Alright.
Why'd you?
The ash-licking gargoyle.
I'm a law gnome.
So this Yanti slithers up towards your desk. I am simply too upset. She slams your desk to sit down right now. I need justice, and I need it now.
I'm gonna walk over and lock the door and just walk
What
back.
kind of justice?
The kind that involves massive amounts of paperwork. I'm talking a lot of paperwork.
My kind of justice. Yes.
My name is Sisava. I've heard you're the only attorney on all the docks.
Yes. I have crushed my opponents metaphorically.
And literally.
And physically.
Yeah, and under his breath, he's like, and physically.
It has come to my attention that my parents have claimed me as dead
Oh.
and taken out an insurance claim in my name. They're collecting on this insurance, and I want a cut!
Will I get a cut?
Of course, I'm here to pay you. And she pulls out a bag of gems.
Oh.
I can pay only in gems!
How much do these gems cost each, would you say?
She like takes
Say
out like
about 1,000 gold?
she takes out a handbook. Would you say about 1,000 gold?
Yeah.
Roughly 5,000 in total.
Well, these are my cheap gems. These are worth about maybe a gold apiece. I have
I'm gonna
about
read
20
her
of them.
mind. Where are your expensive
Oh.
gems then?
Yes, you have expensive gems.
You're gonna read him in with expensive minds. No, that's why I'm trying to file this claim. And then Itachi, in his mind, would see images of beautiful shining gems. She's obviously lying, Dr. Cthulhu.
Okay, so
Well,
also...
do I know where they are?
Not at all. You just see images of gems, thoughts of gems, beautiful gems.
The location.
No,
though, where's the
location's just
location,
gems. She's a
though?
woman.
More like location.
I'm yelling this. I'm like, what is the location though? Specifically, if you were to remember playing out in your mind,
Function.
going to get those,
I think
what
she's
would the
gonna
experience
fucking,
be like?
freaked out at this point.
Yeah, in her mind,
Well,
she's
she
like,
get freaked
location. It's all, you're talking about the movies, boys. I used to be a star, I say, back in the day.
Listen
I was
to
a
me.
model.
No,
I used to model for all the movies. No, you don't cut me off. I will tell you all about my movie endeavors now. I starred in 3 films, and I still don't have the royalties. Do you hear me?
Ma'am,
No.
I'm a therapist. We will get you through this. My associate here, Todd from accounting, he's the best damn lawyer far along Harvard has to offer.
Oh,
I can assure you,
Oh.
everything's gonna be alright.
persuade me
We're
then.
gonna get you your royalties.
Persuade me, it'll be all right.
Please, please,
Would you roll a
Please, ma'am.
persuasion, please?
Well, you do seem like a couple of... What are you transformed into right now?
I'm transformed into another turtle who's like wearing.
You
a
do
suit
seem
and
like a
riding
couple of
around.
outstanding troglodytes.
As she says that, I write it down, and like fucking cinder and fucking like darkness spews from my book. I'm like, yep.
Oh, God.
I'm just gonna say to her, but right now I need you to calm down. We're gonna do an exercise, okay? We're gonna do.
Holy shit. Is there anything... So, about your book, Bob,
Yeah.
is it religious?
Yeah, it's like Zeknoff.
This lady's eyes
Math and
fucking
destruction.
beam directly at your book. And,
Yeah.
she goes, I am a monk of the 4 elements, and I know of such this book!
He looks at her and he like writes in his book is
Stop writing, no!
mhm.
I don't know what your book does, but she actually does. She rolled a 99,
It
so
doesn't do anything.
doesn't do anything. She thinks it's a death note.
It gives me like spells and shit.
She
and
thinks it's a death note. She grabs it. She goes to
It'll
grab
be a
it.
death note eventually.
I'm gonna try
I,
and stop her.
As she does that, I summon a fucking scorpion tail on the table to like
Oh,
cut her
no.
off, and I fucking just stab, and it stabs her through the face.
Oh!
Oh no, no! We
Gonna
need
try
information. Damn it!
She can't. Well,
I never got my therapy session with her, but I persuaded her.
it does 14 damage.
Damn it!
So she is actually a monk of the 4 elementals, but she's a dark monk of the 4 elementals.
Oh, is she good then, or is she on our side?
Yes, on your side in a sense, but she's probably about to die. But
I mean, maybe.
maybe. But I was gonna say you actually stab her right in the mouth and the tongue and pump that poison in.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well,
even though
my
she's
scorpion, I summoned like 3 of them to hold her down.
even though she's a monk, she was really not ready for that at all. She summoned 3 more to hold her down.
Yeah, she's like being held down with a scorpion
Alright.
tail.
Yeah, she can't. Her tongue instantly swells and she can't even talk or make noise.
I'm like, ooh, you made a terrible choice there.
Put her in the
Mrs.,
vat.
What was her name again?
Sasava.
Mrs. Sasava.
Damn.
You've made a horrible, awful decision trying to touch my book. Is she like screaming?
Trying.
Oh no, who put her in the vat?
Her tongue's fucking all swelled up.
Selfie.
She can't scream. The poison, you literally
Well,
like pumped her.
She's like trying to, yeah.
Yeah. She's trying to wriggle and move, but you got her with the scorpion. The scorpion pauldrons or whatever they are.
I just kill her. Fuck it.
You just
No,
start
no,
pumping
we're
her with
gonna-
poison.
No, we
We're
can't
gonna put her in the
everyone
vat.
There's no room.
There's no more room in the vat. You guys are mutating another. There's no more room in the vat right now. The vat's
Alright,
full
let
of
me Give
children.
this one a haircut and then some surgery. Yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but we're just gonna. I just finish her off.
Yeah,
Surgery.
yeah, like a bunch of all your poor scorpion stingers are just stinging her and infecting her with poison, and she just goes limp.
Blech.
There's nothing that she can do. Sasava,
Damn
like
it.
many other characters who have showed up today, is now dead.
New guy, eat that corpse. Stoned out, eat it.
She had
Eat it.
she had a personal diary on her and a sack with like 30 gems in it, all worth a gold apiece.
Okay.
Damn it. I'm gonna read through her diary and try and get any information.
Yeah,
I was
alright.
reading her mind and she never once thought about like the actual location to get to the gems, even though I was
How many times do I gotta state? She
fine.
She did not think of any locations of gems. All she thought of was beautiful gems. Beautiful gems. You don't even know if they were her gems. Anyways.
Anyways.
Is she hot?
So yeah, she was a fucking Yanti, bro.
All right, boys, whatever you want.
When you're looking through the diary and the sack of gems, the sack of gems actually has like a tailor mark on it that says Gem Crafters Guild of Farlong.
Oh
Harbor.
my, we need to get to the Gem Crafters Guild. Wait a minute. If she was a regular there, I'll change it to her. I'm gonna transform into her.
If she was
What did
regular,
she
let's look
say
through
to
this
us?
fucking diary first. All right, give me someone.
All right, I'm gonna look.
Who's reading it? Give me a percentile.
Me.
Whoever's reading it.
Okay.
All right, the higher was the better for you for the contents of whatever's in here. Shishava, Captain's Log, Stardate 369. We set sail today to far along Port Harbor, whatever the hell this town is called that I've made, and our shipment of gems has gone smoothly. We plan to keep our treaties with the gem merchants, the Gem Guild of Farlong Harbor, strong by donating mass amount of gems. But these gems are all a farce. They're magic gems. The quality it's unknown to humans, but they pass for regular worthwhile gems that some people would need for rituals. We've scattered them throughout the town. Some expensive, some not so. Starting the next day or week.
Damn it. Bad news. Come over here, associate.
What?
I've read in this diary that apparently we've got counterfeits going around. They look like the real deal that we would need for this, but they're actually worthless. This woman was sending them around. I couldn't possibly go parading around as her.
So in
We're
this
gonna have to
woman's
get to the Gems Guild and find a very discerning appraiser and get it in good with him.
you would flip through this. I would just give you a bunch more pages, but through this diary, you would find that even some of the best gem merchants around here can't discern the difference between these gems, and that's why they're passing and taking such a risk with the Gem Crafters Guild. And
Does she say anything about anyone who can tell the difference?
she says that on her ship, in her houseboat, she has a Arcanite rod. That
Oh my god.
when you tap these
That's
gems,
like 160 gold.
yeah, it's expensive. So these harbor people don't even know how to fuck with it. But you have to tap the gem 3 times and do a special hum. And she wrote the hum down. No, it's not a hum. You have to go dum de dum 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 de dum, and you got to start an electric dance concert.
I don't think we're
I'm
gonna
transform into her.
I don't think we're gonna summon Bernard for a while with how much all the stuff he wants costs.
Yeah.
We're gonna get like a gem a fucking week.
That's not true. There's a whole
He's
guild.
gonna steal
But
them.
so
Yeah.
but with this Arcanite rod, if you do tap the
We did
gems
that.
and do a special hum, you can tell which the artificial gems will have a faint blue glow that only the eyes of an elf can
Just
see.
go find the
Wait,
gems.
Fuck.
are the fucking counterfeit gems magical?
No,
Wait, you said they were.
no,
You just said that they were magical.
no. I said a
but-
faint magical glow will happen if you tap them 3 times.
No, but you did say
Yeah.
that the fake ones were magical gems that looked like normal ones to human eyes.
Well, we've
Like,
made them with
like
magic,
really
but they're
close.
not magic, so you can't exploit them through
Oh,
detect magic.
Okay. That's fair.
That's fine.
We've used real elements that are far less worth. We used literal human feces. That's why they glow
Jesus.
blue. Yeah, joke's on them. This is basic
Alright.
Yanti stuff.
I'm gonna-
Yantis hate people.
I'm gonna transform into this lady, and I'm gonna go fucking try and get that rod.
So, Sisava, as you were like going through her journal or trying to read her thoughts, just so you know, as someone who was occupying her body, she was an artisan of her guild as a gem crafter. She actually had a trinket on her.
Oh.
I have to see chapter 5 in the player's handbook for a trinket, I guess.
Just make one up. It
Doesn't
doesn't
matter.
matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
She actually wanted to become a monk to get a deeper understanding of the existence and her place in the world. That's we read through her diary.
Oh.
Nice.
And besides being a gem crafter, she was known for being a very well-versed artist that would do large sittings with other people and tell them how to draw like usually happy little bushes and stuff and really alleviate people's
Oh.
stress. Like there's a lot of people out there that said if Sisava was ever like found of corruption or dead, that they would probably ruin their lives.
Oh my god. No.
And she's also
I'm gonna have to pose as her.
but
for
she
the
was
rest of
also
my
known,
life.
even especially in her painting circle, for being like having no limits in a chaotic sense. Like if there was something that would offend her, like she was just. That's why she was in a town like this. But she is a loyal benefactor, all right, and a Patreon and an employer of people.
Yeah, I'm
Her
transforming into
trinket
this
is a
later, for
gemstone
sure.
that looks like a lump of coal when examined by anyone but you, but her. So I guess it's a lump of you find a lump of coal on her. Sorry.
Oh man, what is that lump of coal?
So, is it a magical?
Yeah, if
thing
you're
then?
detecting
That's
magic,
stopping it?
yeah.
Okay, I turn on my magic sight that can always see detect magic permanently, and I.
As Chris,
What is
Chris
it?
is the one who killed her, right? No, you killed her. Yeah, you see it as a gem.
Yeah.
Everyone else sees it as a lump of coal.
Oh, okay. Well, I can see it either way because I can just.
What is that
detect
thing worth?
it. Yeah, well. Yeah,
Well,
what's
what-
the gem worth?
And where does the worth like come from? It's like worth it to who? It has to be over 1,000 gold, like in the book.
It's not a.
Or-
It's a trinket. It's not just a gem.
Okay.
Oh.
You don't know what it does yet. You can sense its magic, but you see it as a gem, and everyone else is telling you it's a piece of coal.
Okay, I put it in my coat pocket,
All right.
and I'm
Wait,
gonna.
can I sense magic?
No, you can't.
No, you're not allowed. All right.
Wait, I want that power too. No.
All of the clients have taken care of its 9 at night. The closed sign has come onto the shop. It's now the dead of night. We're going back. We're gonna just cut to fucking Gigi really quick. Gigi, have you been in there the whole time, or you been prowling the city?
Put up flyers for more children.
He's been gone so long. He's just AFK now. He's like, fuck, I can't even get a word in. Crow!
Alright.
Were you flying around while they were doing all that shit, or were you just watching them? As a gargoyle. Crow.
The gargoyle?
Yeah.
The
GG or the number, whatever.
gargoyle was back waiting with all those kids, I guess. He's on like permanent kid duty.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Alright.
But,
Oh, yeah.
Gigi was with you.
Alright. So, yeah, you guys are setting out of the time now, unless you wanted to do something else, Crow, so you know, you didn't get
Well,
much
we
time.
need to
there.
go fucking get gems.
Yeah, so. So.
Gotta get these fucking gems.
It's about 10 at night now after going through that whole ordeal. All the lanterns are lit. You know, lighting. It's magic lanterns. It's all fairy flame, fairy fire. It's purple. It's a purple hue. The lights are lit purple at night in far along harbor. It's quite beautiful.
That's creepy.
Yeah, it like glistens off of like this harbor is like, it's not that it's old, but it's dingy. Like no one cleans up and shit. So like
Yeah.
the purple reflects off the moss. You can smell the sea salt mixing with the crackling of the magical fire for a quite robust smell of what would seem like a almost like a solder gun burning some solder mixed with fairy pussy for the sake of meme campaign. You all know what fairy pussy smells like. There's brothels around here.
Best push.
You don't use a phone to beat off in this universe. You get a fairy in a jar. But yeah,
God.
they sell them on the streets. Those urchin kids you killed sold them.
Oh, Angel gets his wings. Every time a man beats off with a fairy,
Angel kisses weird.
Angel gets his wings.
All right. So what's your guys' plan? You would know that in the uppity hoity-toity area is where one of the gem merchants lives. One of you might just, if you want to roll, would probably know where the gem merchant lives already by hearing of them. But you could also
wanna
look around.
Like that woman, and I'm gonna walk into like where I need to go get her rod. Where she
Her
keeps that on her.
Oh
ship,
yeah, it was
right?
on her ship. Yeah, and her
We need to get
her
that
house
rod
boat.
first.
I say, listen, boys, this might actually be my specialty. And,
What?
you know, I disappear on the spot.
Oh shit!
No, not really.
Oh shit!
If you need to get something, I could definitely do
You would
that.
know that-
Definitely.
The gem crafters is somewhere up here, but the thing that sucks about fucking Sasava's fucking Sasava actually has where the gem guild is located in her diary, but never has no description on which boat she lived in.
Hmm.
Damn it.
But you would also know that there's not many Yantees around this harbor, so maybe you could ask around.
Oh,
All right, let's go ask
Yeah, go-
around.
I
I'm
go
gonna
into the
I'm
slums and
no,
I'm like-
I'm gonna look like the girl. I'm gonna walk around, act drunk, and be like, "Where do I
You
live
do
again?"
know that she worked directly in the Gems Merchants Guild, and if there's
Okay.
anyone that knew her, it might be up
Let's-
around there.
All right, we're gonna go up to the Gem Merchants Guild. I'm gonna look like her. I'm gonna try and walk in.
You would also know that the Gem Merchants Guild is closed right now.
It is.
Yeah,
It's
and
10 at
also
night.
it's gonna take us like fucking.
A long time to get there.
Yeah, it's gonna
Really?
take us
Oh.
about 6 hours to get there.
By foot. You could take the trolley.
Yeah, well, no, yeah, we would take the trolley. Which
There's
would be an hour.
rickshaw drivers up on in the rich
Yeah,
area.
I'm
to the
telling you,
market.
boys, I could just fly there and come back.
Yeah,
It'd still
true.
be 3 hours.
Yeah, but the thing is, you gotta figure out where her house is, and I
Well,
can only do
Dylan-
that looking like her.
Let's see, Dylan could get there in about fucking 5 or probably like 5-ish hours.
We'll just walk.
It'd be faster to even take.
Dylan,
the
would he
train,
get there in
honestly.
5 hours by flying? He doesn't get any speed for flying or anything?
He gets like 10 extra movement speed, which wouldn't be. It'd be like 4 hours then. Still.
Yeah, well, he could fly straight there. It'd only take like 2. You don't have to. The Gem Merchants Guild isn't in the market. It's actually like one of these houses. But there is
This
a
like the
gem.
super rich guy house.
Yeah. But some of these are just guild houses in a sense.
Yeah.
That's why they're so powerful. That's like one person who's super rich. That's maybe you'll run into
Like,
the mayor
God.
somewhere around that house, but he might be in the slums.
I thought the mayor lived in the.
I was gonna say he might be in
slums.
the. He walks around. He might even be in the sewers.
Oh,
He might be on the train. He might be in the tavern.
he might be in the fucking in this thing.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess if Crow wanted to, he could try to fly quicker to the guild and like investigate.
I mean, yeah, but he would have to. It's at night, so it would still take hours though.
At night it's better. I also have
You gotta take
proficiency.
the
I have double proficiency with thieves' tools. I also have stealth and sleight of hand. So
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, like,
that would be
we're just trying to figure out. We need to
Just
figure out
fucking
where
there.
fucking
get it
retarded
done.
bitch lived first.
Yeah. So here's the plan. We're gonna go to someone who knows her. I'm gonna look like her, act drunk, and be like, "Where do I live again?" It's
Where
perfect.
do I
Well, it's
live?
night right now, so we should probably just wait until the.
It is,
No,
but
we
people
can
might
go
be
set
getting
up
drunk
tonight.
right now. Maybe at the
Yeah, just get
tavern.
a
Makes
piece of
more
mail
sense.
or some shit.
There's.
I mean, what time
All
is
right.
it?
It's 10 at
Let's go to
night.
the inn.
It's not
And
ridiculously
It's gonna
late.
take us about 6 hours to get there.
Well, you can
Is
at
there
least.
like a local like post office or whatever we could go to?
Yeah, there's a post office. There's it's like a shipping and handling area more than a
tell you
post
that.
office. There's the tavern you can go to, which obviously always yields shit. But there is one of those market tents stays up late for like the richer crowds of drinkers. But like Bob says, it's gonna take you a few fucking hours to get up there at this rate. And this is like
How late do they stay up?
I don't know. For the rich people, there could be drunkards over there for all I know, but I don't know. But they live their own lives. All right. The rich and powerful of Far Long Harbor are very, very odd. But
Yeah.
Of course.
I mean, yeah, you could try to take the trolley, but if you want to take it to where the bar would be, you'd have to take it all the way around that loop and just walk through it. No one invented like vertical train segways. It just didn't work for
It
us.
was always a loop.
It was always yeah. The horseshoe brings us luck.
I was gonna do like a thing for like vertical, but I was like, no, the loop's funnier and better.
Exactly. It'll cause you guys to travel harder in a weird way.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be right back. I gotta pee.
All right, intermission, boys.
Motherfucker.
Actually, well, it's just going to
I
pee.
actually need to take a long intermission because I need to go cook.
All right,
food.
we'll end it here for now.
So like an hour or so,
Alright.
and then we can start
We can
back
come
up.
back then. Crow, do you want to have your own little endeavor go into this person's? Because it will probably come back and play more. Bob, do you just want to go to bed and you're...
Oh, if you guys want to fucking do shit without me, yeah, I guess.
Bob's just gonna sit in his office. with Todd.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit in my office. Wait, you can roleplay a
Is
little bit.
your
if
house
you
in your
want.
office? Do you guys live in your office, or do you have separate houses?
I just live in the office. I don't sleep.
Yeah.
Chris.
None of us sleep.
Yeah, I don't. None of us.
They're all
actually
evil
sleep.
as fuck.
Through our
Mhm.
power of evil.
People running around the clock, dude.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, I'm a fucking lawyer accountant. I don't have time to sleep. Okay.
I don't have
Yeah.
time. He goes into his shell and people thinks he's sleeping, but he's just doing paperwork.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's a
Yeah,
miniature office
He's
in his
up there
shell.
filling out some paperwork. While I'm gone for this hour, can I just say that I'm doing my job and getting paid?
Yeah. You're,
Get a little money
Yeah.
when I get back.
you're doing your job.
Oh, did we get our 200 G for being level 5?
Yeah. Everyone gets
I
200 G.
forgot to fucking spend that, but whatever.
I forgot to spend it. It's fine.
Something to look forward to.
You can get your gear for free. You can get a magic item for free.
Yeah, I'm pretty much counting the ballista as that because it's a pretty big weapon to start with.
Alright.
But I enchanted it magically myself.
I am an enchanter. Alright, so
I make magic items.
Bob has to walk away for a long intermission because he has to eat something. So Crow is gonna fly up and investigate some shit. Maybe
Let's
alone.
go, yeah.
Alright, so yeah, you saw the diary, you could look through her diary and you could see her place of work. And just give me a roll. Give me a percentile. Give me give me a perception.
No. One sec. Oh, that's a good roll. Fuck.
That's a good roll, man. Come on.
Holy shit.
I'm just when you were looking through it, you spent a little more time looking through it than the other people did. They skimmed through it trying to find their info. You actually saw a part where she was bitching about work, and you've discerned that you could probably fly up to her like fucking 5th floor office. She has an office in this area.
Alright, I figured that's more of like my relevant skill or whatever. I
Your
can probably
investigation would
still suck.
it would
but-
reveal that she really there's a lot of coffee stains on this diary.
Alright.
So she's an avid coffee drinker. Mocha chocolate yaya, alright?
Mocha chocolate, yeah. Alright.
Got it.
Got it.
So
I was writing on several pages of the diary.
as the header. Crow lifts into the night. Gigi lifts into the night, or whatever the fuck one is named. Sorry. And
Kick it out with kicks. Gowlish.
Kicks rises into the night, and you head towards her office. Itchy, what do you want to be trying to do while Crow is flying?
While he's flying?
Like, do you want to go
Can
out and
he
do
bring
anything?
me?
Or...
In,
Can I
in
fly?
flight.
I mean, you got a lot of arms.
you?
Do you want to carry him with
It's
you?
magical flight. I think I don't think I need like a
Wait,
strength.
can
check
I
for it,
fly
really.
as fast as him if I turn into a flying creature?
Oh yeah, you could turn into.
Oh,
it.
probably faster.
Mhm.
Yeah. Thought I would have
Alright.
more fly speed,
Yeah.
but I don't.
I'm gonna turn into the fastest flying thing I can and just fly there as well, and then turn into the lady.
And turn into the
Alright, well,
light.
don't. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
All right, so
In
yeah,
that coffee shop you said.
what do you turn into to fucking fly, Itch?
What is
Yeah,
the
you gotta-
fastest
you gotta-
flying creature?
Gonna find it.
Could look
I
it
turn
up.
the tails, the thought.
Pretty
I
much.
want to be a hawk. Whatever.
I'm a hawk. All right, so a hawk and a gargoyle ascend into the night sky,
Caw.
riding
Ah.
towards the guild of the gem crafters.
And I have dark vision, and or Gaulish has dark vision, and I have low. Gaulish can see.
Damn, son. Where'd you find that? But yeah, you guys on it. We're just gonna say you fly there without incident. You get up to the window. These buildings are like fucking massive. You can't believe that someone would try to build buildings like this on a dock over water, because it doesn't look like that they should even be supported. But they are massive buildings, and you fly up to the 5th story on this nice ledge into what you believe to be Sisava's office. The window it's just open. No one would expect someone to come up here. It's not open, but it slides open when you try to when Itachi's hawk nuzzles his beak in between the thing to try to open it.
All right, fucking Gaulish perches atop this little fucking nook here, or this little peak, and just pretends to be, oil, and I will attempt to drop down.
Yeah, you sneak right in as you're known.
All right, I look around.
Itchy,
I investigate.
are you entering turning from your hawk form into Sisava?
Yeah.
Alright. So he just turns into that. Crow is stealthed and looking around. Do you see like a pretty for Far Along Harbor standards, a pretty decent office. Has nice furnishings, cushy couches.
Does it look like it's her
Where's
place?
my token?
This definitely looks like you can't drag it out?
No, I just wanted the ladies.
Oh, the lady's token? I don't have a token for her. She's you.
Okay.
Actually I need Crow's token too. Alright. That's the big guy's house. This is the Gem Crafters Guild over here. We are just gonna say you're inside of it. I don't have an inside. Wait, let me check if I have just a room.
You just theater it out.
Yeah, alright. I got other things, I swear. So so you would be able to tell that this is obviously a Yanti's woman's office. Like there's a very specific kind of chair that Yantis use, considering they don't really have the same spines that we do. It's more of like
They
a
have,
leaning post.
two fireplaces across from each other. Extra. They're always going.
Yeah. There's like snake statues above them. There's a bunch of paperwork on the desk. There's some filing cabinets and
little bits of shedded skin here and there.
Yeah, some little scales. But in these in what you're looking at in her office, there's like these filing cabinets, because I'm sure you're gonna look through the shit. When you go to pull them out, they're little drawers, and inside the drawers are just gems with little like notes under them, like they're gems laid on top of notepads, as if she must have been a QC person of this gem guild, Crafters Guild, and that might be why she was getting away with these frauderies.
What do the notes say?
All the notes go over basic logistics of how the fluctuation of different qualities from different regions from the gems that are going to claim to ship in, and the going rates for these different types of gems by color and size.
All right. I
Can
start.
we find a rod?
I check for like any sort of like traps or anything. I suppose I'll just keep using investigation.
With your investigation, you don't find any traps or anything. It seems honestly pretty lackadaisical.
I start loading up every single gem in this place.
Tachi, you don't really see anything that would resemble like you do find a rod, but it's like made out of like a weird bone and it vibrates.
I'm gonna try and use it on a gem with the way that the
Give me a perception roll.
You should. I mean, I should be able to. Like, I don't even know. It should be like identified. But it should be way better.
All right.
I literally should just be able to like put like any magical item.
This isn't magical. As you tap it, you can. There's a smell that comes off it, and you can tell this is a Yanti dildo.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna drop it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
It starts vibrating when you drop it.
It's like moving across the ground.
It's like making a little noise too. It's like, man, you gotta turn it off. It might alert someone.
Muscle, get rid of that. Turn it off.
Muscle.
Shove it down my throat.
Oh god.
Swallow that shit.
The gnome.
No, golly.
Oh,
It's
Good work.
probably as big as the gnome. He's really small.
all right. Yeah, the golem swallows the Yanti dildo, and like
Vibrate.
the vibration just like goes really like you can only like it's like a faint whisper. You can almost hear like a small vibration, almost, but it's nothing now. It's like the reverberations from inside a stone.
Yeah, there should be some acid in there. Take care of it.
Yeah, the humming stops after a few seconds. All right, so yeah.
Just for the sake of the meme. But yeah, I'll load up all the gems. I'll put them in the fucking magic bag. My little
Does she
handy
have any
pouch.
mail?
I'll just look for anything else of value or anything important. Just I don't really know though. I don't think I really care.
There's
Yeah,
no
just-
mail. There's no mail or anything like that. But through your investigation rolls, you did find an insurance claim, as with her name as a beneficiary on a boat. And if you knew anyone who filed such claims, you could probably figure out which boat this was registered to through serial number, because there's no description of like the boat aside from the.
All right, I put that in the
contracts.
little pouch that I have that's connected to whatever
All right.
the lawyer dude, and just send it to him immediately.
Yeah, he starts. It's like email. He's already doing his work on the show, so he gets it. He gets the alert. Fucking takes your shit out, and he starts processing it while you guys still go through this room. So, Itch, are you taking some gems or anything too?
I'm literally just putting them all in the sack that's connected to the gargoyles one, so he's just gonna carry them all.
All right.
Should be alright.
I just want to make sure.
I don't know how many there are.
Dr.
But
Cthulhu, are you doing anything else in this room?
What else is in here? I'm sorry.
Furniture, some chandeliers, some candelabras. There's some snacks.
I'm gonna eat the snacks.
All right, yeah. These are like they're like it's like rat mutton,
I'm not gonna eat that.
Yanti, but
I'm leaving.
I'm leaving. But yeah, so Crow just hoards all the gems, throws them into a bag, and he takes this through his investigation skill. He finds a ledger for a boat with the name of Sisava as the sole beneficiary.
and I
No address.
before
No
I go,
address.
I take out some my special tools, and I just I start like working and like doing some little fucking instrumentations upon the ground, shit.
Oh shit!
And you know, as we're walking away, you know, you see a message start to glow.
And Itch, like
Says-
I don't know if you went
Says
somewhere.
eat shit.
Each, Jesus Christ. I don't know if you went somewhere. I said that Crow found some documents that if he knew someone who could go through this documentation and contracting, that
Oh,
yeah, they could.
Let me-
They'll find the boat
let's-
number off of just the serial numbers for how it's registered. So he sent it to
let's
Bob.
bring it back to
He-
Todd from accounting.
He can already send it because he has the bag that goes to him.
Ooh.
Because he left or whatever. He's got the other bag, so he's already going over the paperwork right now. It's gonna take a minute, but he's going through
I'm
it.
sure he'll have this process by the time he gets back.
Yeah.
So, all right, you guys are leaving. You're inside the Gemcrafters Guild. There's a door leading into the rest of the guild. The lights seem to be off, and you haven't heard any scuffles of what seems to be maybe guards or people out there. But there could always be magical traps. I don't know if you're sensing magic. I think you were, but
I don't know how fucking for artificer, because like magic is my shit, but I don't see any good magic sensing besides spells.
magic is my
I don't
shit, though.
And there's just
What's
an
up, Ziggs?
identifier, right?
I'm sorry, I just saw your thing. This isn't Windows 98, it's Dungeons and Dragons. You've already been here for this, Ziggs. What was that, Crow? I'm sorry.
Alright. So are we gonna go through and try to get some more? Or
Dr.
what?
Cthulhu?
I'm
yes,
just gonna
we're
go
gonna
through
we're
on my
gonna go
own.
into the Gemcrafters Guild. We're gonna collect all of them that we can. We're gonna ask where I live. I'm gonna ask them where I live.
You're still
That's not gonna
sneaking,
work out.
technically,
Mm-hmm.
Crow.
Yeah, I'm gonna go separate from him, and I am going to go sneak and steal as many gems as I can.
Alright.
I don't know if I have much knowledge on these things. Probably some. Probably could steal some. I don't know. Yeah.
How old are you?
As old as time, boy.
You would know something about gems.
I'm going into.
Yeah,
the
but I
rest
also
of the
don't
guild
care.
looking for people.
Alright, so
Oh, I
you're,
got
you're gonna walk around the office as Sisava, trying to look for anyone who might recognize you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
I'm just like a chaotic entity. It's not like I'm spending like my time fucking learning for all of time. I'm just here to fuck shit up.
Alright. So what we're going to do is, as Itachi's walking around from office to office or whatever looking for someone, you're gonna kind of follow him, Crow, and like look through these rooms that he's like not finding anyone in. And then split your ways for the sense of like, I'm gonna go to Crow right now and actually fuck it. We're gonna do Crow first. Crow's gonna walk around this thing, but It's gonna. The reason I don't know. I'm gonna have to switch back and forth to you guys just in case something happens to you both and you're close by.
Mhm.
All right.
Like the rape earlier.
All right, Crow. So you've opened a door in the quietness before and snuck into places trying to steal things. You daftly open this door without making a noise. You're already sneaking. And when you look into the hallway, there's very low light, like the just bare minimum of light for anyone who might be up here. This place is obviously closed, with no one probably in there trying to do business. But luckily for you, there is a sense of order in this guild, and there happens to be little signs on the ceiling. Labeled as like this way for quality control, this way for financing and loans, because you know they're the gem guild. They might do loans. This way for storage and this way for processing.
To the storage.
So Crow takes off straight to the storage, and to get to the storage, it's a few flight of stairs that would lead down to what would seem the basement. And you can work your way down a few levels, and it seems like no one's around up on these levels. But as you go further, like the second and first story, you can start like hearing a little bit of pitter patter here and there of what has to be guards. You would discern, and obviously it's a gems crafters guild, and it's things are getting a little more lit up in the sense like there's not many shadows to be hiding and whatnot. But you only just hear the sounds of people. You still haven't seen any signs of them yet. And the signs are pointing towards the basement for the storage.
Okay.
Oh my.
Let's see here. I'm gonna have to act fast, I think. What is that? All right. Well, I will.
How many gems have you found?
Fucking
30?
We have a ton of gems, yeah.
Oh yeah, they do actually have, they put a bunch of those gems in your bag.
the guards are coming towards me.
They're not coming towards you. You just hear the pitter patter of guards. Like someone, you hear a patrol pitter patter in a sense. You can hear someone walking around. You can hear some people
I'll
talking.
keep moving forward and just be cautious, I suppose. And be checking for traps as I go.
So you don't see any traps or anything along the way, but it's not long before you come along what seems to be a pair of sentinels.
Long. I'm gonna go to processing.
All right. I I cast rope trick. All right. And I'll spam it. No.
I'll spam the rope trick.
I just gotta find it. Oh, there it is. It's a long one. So basically, what happens is I have a rope on me, and I'm going to send it up into the air, and I'm going to climb up into a portal, essentially, my own little extra dimensional space.
All right.
And so I'm up the rope at the moment, and the rope is hanging down. I'm going to make some loud noises, like raucous noises, and then I'm going to pull the rope up into the portal and making basically everything disappear from me.
Yeah, those guards run right the hell over. Like, what the hell? What's going on here? And then they're just puzzled. Oh, you hear the Metal Gear Solid noise, Blinny?
Yeah. All right.
Huh?
And then once they pass, I'm gonna hop out and then just continue to stealth forward.
Yeah, they must be further down the hall. They start jogging up a little further.
All right, and then I will roll stealth again. Just keep on. Ooh, it's not that good.
Yeah, I mean, you're stealth.
7.
Keep on.
That was a natural 6.
You're stealth.
Natural 6.
All
right. Yeah, moving forward, just being cautious, checking for traps as I go.
It looks like the way that you've gotten down here, which is the traditional use of stairs to get to the basement, seems to be some kind of portal, as you're trying to follow these signs of where withholding is, or whatever the hell I said.
There's a portal to go forward?
Yeah, to go down into the basement. It would seem that there's a portal to enter downstairs. When these guards ran past, it seems like they were entering or guarding what's essentially just the exit or entrance, whatever it is. And it seems to be like the main entrance of the whole area. You're kind of like baffled that they would have a gem storage area so close to the entrance, considering people would probably try to rob it, but that would also make you question their security protocols. But it also takes a portal to get down there, and there's no real instructions around this portal on how to enter it or how it works. I mean, it's a portal. You've used portals before.
Yeah, I'm an artificer too, and a portal is like a fucking. I mean, this one is probably like a constructed portal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would probably know how it works, but I'll use my investigation again because I like that.
Well, do you have an artificer's knowledge thing?
Yeah, I mean, I don't, but it's like I have fucking. I don't know. I can like use all these tools and have proficiencies, but like I literally like make magic items. Like I just don't. I don't know. I should have something like that.
Yeah,
It's probably just like
probably
just want me to use Arcana or something. But...
I mean, I could. I'm just gonna give you a +3 to the roll to investigate it because you've worked with it or whatever. Because it makes sense in the background, in a sense. But yeah, you would know that this is like a trap portal. That you need a specific kind of item to be able to travel through this portal. And if you don't have that item when you step through this portal, you don't know where it'll transport you.
All right, I'm. Let's see. Let me just think for 2 seconds here.
Saxophones got louder.
I have mine turned down. Let him think to the sax.
All right, I guess I'm gonna try and find like the darkest spot, like that's like near where I think the guards are gonna stand, and I'm just gonna stealth and stay there and hope not to be noticed.
All right.
For when they come back.
All right, you're standing in a corner, stealthed. Do you want to roll a stealth or? We're just gonna say you're stealth. You got time. Those dudes are here. You're stealth. So we're gonna cut over to Itachi. All right. When Crow went to run away, Chris, what did you do?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I went the same direction, but instead of going to... I'm sorry, I was really far away. I went the same direction, but instead of going to the shipping where he went, I'm gonna go to processing. Still looking like that lady.
You didn't go to shipping, did you, Crow? You went to storage, right?
Storage. Yeah, sorry, my bad.
So you're going to processing like that lady. All right, processing is on the floor beneath you, and like it just no one is here. All the lights are out, the doors are shut. You can't find anybody.
Is there anywhere else to go there but back where I came?
You can go back. In processing, there is gems and shit like that, and more paperwork if you want to take them and go through it.
So are they all locked though?
The gems?
Yeah, where the gems are in
processing? No, it looks like some of them are being in the middle of being processed, if you will. It looks like others are waiting to be processed, or maybe already have been.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take every single gem that's there and throw it in my bag.
You're not gonna read none of this stuff?
Oh, no, yeah, I'll read underneath them.
Yeah, so they're just like labeled as they're different varieties of qualities. There is quite a lot of gems here. Do you have any kind of special bags? Like there's like crates.
Crates of gems here?
Like small.
I'm gonna have to call the muscle in on this. Shit.
Small crates.
Yeah, Gaulish is still upstairs. Not disguisable at all.
All right, so I'm just gonna go for the highest quality of gems. Is there anything over 1,000 gold?
Not anything over 1,000 gold, but there's some. The quality gems are like 30 gold a piece, 80.
Ah, this place is a shit show.
You're on a dock of
Why are we gonna be able
criminals.
to... Damn it! What are we gonna do? Travel to a different land?
What do you have to do? Just sacrifice one gem that's worth a shitload? Because there might be one in here somewhere.
Yeah, it's like
or
5
a couple.
gems worth 1,000 each.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's gonna be one or a couple of really high value gems somewhere, but they're not gonna be just sitting out for the taking. Hitch, come on!
Fuck.
Come on!
I need like yeah, like a diamond.
All right.
Like
I'm gonna
5
look
diamonds.
around for any sort of high security safe, any sort of thing, if you will.
Yeah, just give a perception of the room. So in this room, you would see that there is actually a few safes that are locked and shut.
All right, I'm gonna use my thieves' tools
You would also see that this room is also furnished pretty well. There's chairs sitting around around a lot of tables with like little eyeglass things. It seems this is where they would inspect most of their jewels. And
That's what I need. I need to put my tools in. I think.
I'm gonna use my thieves' tools.
Use 'em.
I want.
Surgeon's tools. So those are your
Uh-huh.
thieves' tools. Hold on.
These are my thieves' tools. I wanna crack this safe. Does the safe roll against me?
Does it roll against you? Hold on. Do it there. Let's make it like that. Make them. Alright, so you went right to work on this, and as soon as you went to push it in, push in your thieves' tools, you actually, like, you know what you're doing. You're like, oh, this isn't even a sophisticated lock. A flume of gas starts puffing out instantly.
Shit. I'm gonna ignore it and continue.
I turn into a gas-resistant being.
So you're just ignoring it?
Yeah.
As you ignore it, what you would notice around the safe in the front of it is that there's like pipes covering it, and they all just start just huffing more poison in your face.
Do I think it's poison?
Roll a Constitution save. You don't think it's poison. You roll a save. Oh, Jesus, Chris. You needed to roll an 18. So you are going to take... Rolling. 53 damage.
I got a 22 perception and I didn't notice any of that until I'm dead.
Well, you were looking at the room. You didn't look at the safe specifically.
Oh.
Alright.
Alright, I am unconscious.
Dr. Cthulhu has fallen unconscious.
Cthulhu.
And there is gas pumping into this room now. An alarm starts blaring, and the doors start actually like this weird crystal filament starts going over all the doors and windows. You try to escape or anything, Crow?
Is there a window near?
Is there a window near? Yeah, dude, there's a window right next to you. What kind of thief wouldn't hide next to a window?
Word, I cast catapult on myself and launched myself way the fuck out of here.
Yeah, just give me a roll for the sake of launching yourself. We gotta see if you fuck up.
I don't think I have to roll.
All right, well then.
For launching. It's because it's just on myself. So I just launched myself.
Meanwhile, I died with a 22 and then a 19.
You did a perception on the
matter.
room to
Roll.
find the safes and stuff, and I told you you saw the safes. And the 19 on the surgeon tools was to use the tools, which you used aptly. You used well. You got it off, and you stuck your tools right into a safe in a guild bank.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take fall damage though.
You don't have detect magic, do you? Because I don't think you do, right? It's a magic trap. Itchy?
What?
You don't have detect magic, do you?
No.
Because it's a guild bank. It was a magic trap. Come on, this is
Alright.
classic lockpick. You're not dead. You're unconscious. Settle down.
You heard me
subtle.
checking for traps on everything.
The perception was just to look through the room, and you saw the safes and shit. You might have not even seen the safes if your perception was
Yeah, I
bad.
understand that.
The surgeon tools, you were going to lockpick it. You
Moving
had the
on.
lock.
Moving on.
It just so happened that it had a trap for lockpicks.
I understand. Move on.
All right.
And a trap that fucking killed you.
It was dangerous. Yeah, it was extremely dangerous. It's literally there's a guild a guild of gem merchants.
I understand.
No, I'm
this,
explaining it for
but-
Biggs because he's saying it killed him.
Okay.
I'm just saying it's not only that, but they're all basically thieves. But anyways, hello. So
Chris is dead, Bob.
Is he?
Well, he just picked
Yeah,
a lock.
well, you got
That he's
one
unconscious. He's not dead. He's unconscious.
I didn't see any tubes.
He didn't see the tubes. Well, that's part of the trap.
Goddamn tubes.
You wouldn't notice it from this fucking gnomish engineering.
Dude, guys, come on, just summon me already, and everything will get way easier.
What do you think we're trying to do?
So as Crow gets catapulted out the window to try to escape this crystalline filament in the and
Gaulish is gonna swoop down and grab my ass.
yeah, and like the guards are like, you hear more guards and there's a small alarm going on. Blee, blee, blee. All the guards are like fucking running into where it's obviously coming from, and the guards, like, if you were Itachi and even though you're dead, you would see that the guards can materialize right through this crystal filament without a problem, it would seem. And these are like regular Denzians of this port. But Crow is off flying away from this bullshittery. And the guards run in. And like, Ichi is basically unconscious, but he's kind of coherent, he can hear things. Let me just roll this. And so yeah, Chris,
Itachi dies again.
yeah, he dies all the way. No, the guards run in there, they say, God damn it! It's Sasava, she triggered it again! She triggered the trap again! Because they see Yanti's body on the floor. I swear to God, we're gonna fire this bitch. She can't ever remember the fucking combination. Always working late.
I'm drunk. Where do I live again?
She's not talking. She's unconscious. But they chant some kind of incantation and wiggle their fingers and their dicks, and the smoke starts turning off, and the alarms turn off, and all the sirens start dying down, and they put some smelling salts under your snake nose. You wake up to being caressed by a room full of guards.
I'm gonna say, I'm a little drunk. Where do I live again?
Where do I live again? So what do you mean we've been robbed, Sasava, and then you triggered the poison trap!
Robbed? Who robbed what?
Where did you see him? What happened?
What was taken? I didn't see anyone. I need to get home.
What do you mean what was taken? There's no time to get home right now. This is life or death!
Life or death? What do you mean? What's going on? I'm hammered. I'm hammered.
Get her to the prison for questioning.
To the prison, and I'm gonna kind of back away.
You're not. You're on the floor, dazed and with one hit of life.
Oh, yeah.
They put some smelling salts under you. You try to move back, but then you realize you're on the floor, dazed.
Okay.
I mean,
So,
you could, if you want, give me a percentile. You could try to transform into a hummingbird or something, and
okay.
if that's the route you want.
I don't need to roll to transform into a hummingbird.
I want you to roll to be able to get out of the situation. I want a high percent on a percentile, just so you know what to look forward to.
Damn.
So you turn into a fucking, literally a chicken in your sense of desperateness. It's not like you turn into a Cthulhu or whatever beforehand, but you turn into a fucking chicken itch. And these guards fucking, they kind of,
how do they react?
They gas. They're like, what the fuck? And then like, literally, you just go, blah, and you like, by like the ass of your chicken ass, you just jump out of this window and you can't fly, and you start like plummeting down. And you actually like land in a sewer grate thing, and you get flushed down into the sewers.
Oh my. Alright. Normal, regular.
All the guards look over the.
Why is there a
looking
sewer?
Because it's a dock. A lot of.
Into the water?
No, a lot of. You're on the inside in the hoity-toity part, but this dock, it gets a lot of rain and shit. They need a vast sewer system, or else it would get all waterlogged. Terrible.
All
Why
right.
did Flapjack have his
As you
sword?
go down
Oh, they
into the
did.
sewer
What the
system,
hell?
as you go down into the sewer system and you question that, you just kind of marvel at how well like this dock was actually built. You're like, now that I think about it, this is all angled very perfectly for a
This is
sewer
great
system.
dock. Jesus.
Like
My
I've never
God.
noticed. I've never slipped on anywhere that was outside of the slums. Anyways,
This is better than my office, that's for sure.
so as Crow is flying away, he gets the paperwork back from Todd. With the boat's serial number and its possible location and a description of the boat that was insured under the name of Sisava. That might be her place of residence. Crow.
Yeah.
As you're flying away, Todd has sent you the paperwork that he finished, with a description of the boat that has been claimed under Sisava.
All right.
And the description is that it is a smaller boat covered in vegetation, and it's enabled under the name of fucking SS Dickie McDickface.
Oh my, we never would have expected that one.
Yeah, exactly.
No one, honestly. Read me all the boat names.
All the
What a
boat
lucrative
names.
area.
There's the orgasming banshee.
Oh.
There's the wave slapper, the wave skipper, the skip waver.
I was gonna say.
There's the flaming asshole, the dirty lips.
Yes, of course.
What was the one?
Butthole.
Cockburn.
Ah,
SS Cockburn. Set sail from South America. There's the raunchy sailor. Single-eyed Pete, the ship, not the guy, but that is his captain.
yeah.
Single IP.
Named after the guy.
Named after the guy.
Huh? Oh.
Regular punch.
Regular punch. And yeah, I could go on with ship names, but anyways, you know the name of that ship if you want to try to like scout out the dock area.
Alright, yeah, I suppose I'll do that.
Alright, so Crow's gonna spend a few hours going through the dock area. Todd is working still throughout the night. We're just gonna say it's about 12 in the morning to 3 about now. Itch, do you want to try to just scramble out of the sewers, or how are you feeling? What are you feeling?
I'm gonna try and turn into
Yeah,
a hummingbird like I can do from being born. You gonna roll for me to turn into a hummingbird?
No, I hit that by accident. I'm spinning them in my fingers.
Oh,
See?
They actually can't do that.
You're not a
I'm gonna be a hummingbird and fly out of this.
Yeah, alright, you fly away home, alright?
Alright.
Okay, you're flying away home. We're gonna take a little break really quick so I can let the dogs out and eat something fast.
Oh my god.
And end